Here coming home Friday, so I've been catching some snapping turtles on limb lines, so we might just have us some fried snapping turtle. And your mother's here, she's stemming gooseberries. Maybe we'll have fried turtle and gooseberry pies. So all good old turtle. So we'll see you then, bub. Bye.
No wonder they don't mind him not showering.
Exactly. Now you know where he learned his hygiene.
I mean, in a way, it sounds very sweet. Like, that's such a wonderful homecoming, you know, down on the range.
Like, gee, son, you're going to visit us, and we just caught a turtle, and we're going to eat it.
Real middle America, like, hey. You know.
You want to call up and go, you know what, if I don't come home, would you just get rid of that turtle? And...
Snapping turtle. Pie.
And gooseberry. What's that?
I don't know.
That's got to be like rabbit.
I guess.
Gooseberry.
Gooseberry? What the fuck is a gooseberry?
It's like a round turd. Perfectly round turd. It looks like Trix.
Snapping turtle and gooseberry pie.
Good vacation coming up. I'd stay at work.
Yeah, you know, I'd go to the airport and go, what's the direct opposite direction than Kansas? That's where I'm going.
Yeah, it's got to be Mexico, right?
I'm going to Acapulco, baby.
Sounds like you're going to have a good time on vacation.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't believe my dad's enticing me with that turtle.
It's actually not as bad as it sounds. It's kind of like gizzards or liver or something like that, if you're into that.
Gizzards of what?
Oh, yeah. Like chicken gizzards.
Guess what? We're not into that.
That's what a gooseberry is?
No, that's what turtle tastes like.
No, I'm asking you what... Oh, so turtle's like he's getting that because it's your favorite.
No, it's not my favorite, but it's something you can't get around here.
Yeah, well, I'm sure of that.
You couldn't go to any swamp and get a turtle.
I used to say you could get anything around here, but not that.
Snapping turtle.
Snapping gyro.
Not a snapping turtle.
Gooseberry's like kind of a sour type berry that I think it's green and it's real like kind of makes your mouth pucker, but it's really good.
All right.
Well, you know what else you can't get around here? Lynched by a redneck.
Sounds like how long are you going to be there? A week?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's
good for you, man.
I haven't seen him since Christmas, so I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, well, there's a turtle waiting to be eaten by you.
Yeah. I might even catch some myself when I'm there. Go set limb lines with my dad.
All right.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
Turtle and bullfrog.
And we don't have to shower for a week. None of us.
It's no showering.
Unless it rains.
Does your dad like wait days before he showers?
Like you?
Yeah.
He showers 4 times a year.
Is that where you learned all that?
Yeah, I can't remember how often he showered. I never really paid attention.
Take a shower.
I saw him take a dump a lot because he'd leave the door open.
Mom's pussy done crusted over. Gotta come here and see it. Gonna have a turtle eat away the crust.
No, I remember my mom showering.
Yeah, I hope so, man. Yeah, girls need to do that, man.
I think it's more of a girl thing.
It's a guy thing.
Showering's a girl thing?
Yeah.
We're gonna eat the cheese off my penis with the turtle when you come. We're gonna scrape it off and turn it into cheese pie.
Showering's more of a girl thing?
Yeah.
We use it as a cracker spread.
Showers are for girls.
Back in the Wild West, the good old days, didn't need to shower.
Gonna take your mom to Mount Pilot with Gober and Howard Sprague.
It wasn't that they didn't need to shower. It wasn't convenient.
They didn't have it.
Well, it wasn't convenient for me in Florida because I had to do it with a garden hose. That's where I kind of built up this...
The crust.
Yeah.
The crud, the creeping crud.
Believe me, in the Old West, they needed to shower.
Did you ever have impetigo? Because that usually comes from people who don't shower.
I used to get real bad rashes in my behind, like in my cheeks. What do they call that? Chafed? I used to get chafed, yeah.
Well, good. All right. Well, have a good trip home.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, good. Eric, I asked the guys to get in touch with Eric the Midget. Eric.
Oh.
Some people don't want me to call you anymore. They say you're boring, but I disagree. I think this whole thing about whether you'll fly or not is great.
And we'll keep you on the show.
How much you want to bet it's going to happen? When I tell you my news, I think it is going to happen. I told you I know you better than you know you. You ready?
You don't.
Okay. You want to see? All right, Gary, just forward the picture, not the chick's information. All right. I got a picture of a girl. She looks like... You ever see Kelly Ripa?
Yeah.
Okay. Picture Kelly Ripa, that hot, that blonde. She writes me a note saying that her name's Valerie, and she's a like a live-in nurse.
Yeah.
So she's worked with guys like Artie's dad, who was a, quadriplegic, and guys like you who are in wheelchairs and stuff. And she goes, I'm a really nurse. I'm not a dirty girl. I'm not like, a hooker or a whore. I'm a nurse. But I listen to the show regularly. And she kind of said, hey, if Eric ever visits the show, I wouldn't mind being part of his, entourage. And I thought, what the hell does that mean? So we called her. And she's saying, look, she doesn't know if she'd have to do, but she'd go out on a really date with you, this chick Valerie. And she's saying, like, I'm not opposed, like if something happened where, like Eric and I hit it off, well, that's one thing. I'm not going to promise him or anything because I'm not that kind of girl, but...
She'll get to know him.
So then I took another look at the pictures, and this chick is hot. Now, I don't know if it's just a good picture or what, but I'm going to send you the picture.
Okay.
And I guarantee I'll hook you up with this chick.
If you fly.
If you fly.
Wow.
Here, look. You tell Eric, and it ain't coming from me. Here's from Artie.
Eric?
Wait, who's the one you respect? Benji? That the one who's your pal?
Yeah.
All right, here. Give this to Benji and let him comment on this. Tell Eric what you think of that chick's looks.
For the record, she's smoking, but here's Benji.
Hey, Eric.
Hi, Benji.
Hey, man. She's very, very cute, hot, wholesome looking. This is a great looking girl.
Ha! Got your interest there, little man?
Maybe.
Ah. I'll send you the pictures. You tell me if it ain't worth getting up on some balloons and flying around the studio.
Like I said on the message I just left on Will's voicemail, if you even consider putting that cartoon on your channel, that's the last straw.
You haven't seen the cartoon.
You haven't seen it.
Hey, I don't give a crap if I've seen it or not. I've heard the audio of it. I don't want it on.
I'm putting it on. Who are you? I could put it on.
Okay, then absolutely no way am I
So
coming
you're
there.
going to forget about this girl. You don't even want to see the picture.
You don't want me to send you the pictures of this chick?
I'd like to see the picture.
I thought it was the last straw. See, I told you I know you better than you know you.
No, you don't.
I do. You're going to fly. Remember yesterday you said when hell freezes over, you're going to fly?
Hell must be freezing.
Here, I just emailed you the pictures. Check your email right now while you're talking to me. Take a look at this chick. You tell me if you're not going to fly.
Hang on.
Yeah, okay. I told you this guy's flying.
He's too easy.
Yeah. He wants romance. Now, this chick might give him romance. I don't mean, who knows? She's not opposed to somebody with a handicap.
But has she seen Eric?
I don't know.
I gotta get on the AOL.
All right.
Go ahead.
Take your time. I can wait. Satellite. I don't have to worry about average quarter-hour maintenance. I'm not Robert W. Morgan back in the 70s. I'm not Charlie What?
AOL never logged off.
AOL never logged off. What does that mean? You mean you're still logged on from last night?
Yeah, I told it to log off.
Sometimes you got to click on it, not tell it.
A lot of people don't listen to you.
Log off. AOL doesn't even listen to what you say.
That's what I did. I
Log off. Log off. You got that email from me?
Yeah.
Open it up. Think you're going to be impressed.
Final done.
He just downloaded.
Good looking.
Yeah. Oh,
stop.
She's good looking. She's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she says here she wanted to be part of your entourage, and then when we called her about it, she was kind of like, hey, look, I'm not guaranteeing anything. I mean, I'd love to go out on a date with Eric.
Which is what you've always said you wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, this chick was saying all the right things. Dude, can you imagine you nail that piece of ass?
Yeah.
In other words, she doesn't find you annoying. She hears you on the radio and thinks romance. I mean, that's got to blow your mind. This could be it. This could be the one.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Guarantee as soon as we hang up, you're taking those pictures and beating off with them.
No, I'm going to sleep because I haven't been to sleep yet.
What do you do all night?
I was trying to get through all the messages on MySpace.
He does the nerd coke, MySpace.
That's addictive, huh? Is that like your coke?
No.
You can't get off it and go to sleep.
He's up all night.
I've been doing the nerd loser cocaine, MySpace.
I didn't know what losers are. Still the artist.
Yes.
And he says you're one.
Nope.
This could be your ticket to a full-size girl, dude.
Eric, I'll fly if you will.
Artie will fly with you.
We're going to need 4,000 balloons.
I don't know if we can get all those balloons in here.
Honestly, Artie, I don't know if I can get you off the ground. I mean, no offense.
I'm trying to get him in it.
Eric, we got a shot. I don't know about you.
The room is only so large.
I'm trying to get Eric under any circumstance.
What do you say, little buddy?
Nope.
Don't want her?
Not gonna do it.
Not going to do it. Don't want anything to do with it.
You don't want to go out with that girl.
All right. Fair enough.
He's a fag.
Try it off your computer again.
All right. Thank you.
Sorry we beat you yesterday, too, Eric.
What do you mean?
Yanks won.
Well, the A's had the day off, so it didn't count.
He's always got a way around it.
So you're telling me no flying and you don't want to meet this girl? What if I put her on the phone to you right now? You could talk a little to her.
I guess you could do that.
All right. Gary, any way you can hook me up with this chick right now, or is she...
We're trying to call her right now.
All right. Give me 1 second, Eric.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I believe you will fly.
I believe you will fly.
I think I got a new Eric song. I can't even keep... I don't even know where all of my Eric songs are.
See, that's the kind of shit that's ruining it for you, though.
Al says a lot of your Eric songs are on the Eric page.
You got your own page, dude. In my computer. So many songs there are about you.
Let me tell you right now. Back when I did agree to this, doing this balloon thing, was when it was low-key, no big deal, and there was no stupid costumes involved. Then, for some reason, you had to up it to being ridiculous.
No, I didn't. Yeah. I didn't say you had to wear a costume. I said we were going to put you in a helmet. You wanted that.
When you were on the phone with myself and that balloon lady.
Well, you should have. You should
putting me in a Superman costume with a little thing in my private area.
For your safety. If you don't want to wear the costume, I don't care. It's up to you. I thought it would make it more fun, but you don't need a costume. Do it in your street clothes. I just thought it would have made you feel more powerful to do it in costume.
Yeah, we thought you'd feel like Superman.
No.
I'm trying to get a hold of a little person that I look up to, trying to see what his thoughts are on this.
I can get a little person on the phone right now.
Eric, you should talk to Eric, by the way. One of his big fears about doing this is he's afraid that it's going to jeopardize his standing in the, I believe it's the LPA, Little People of America organization.
Yeah, aren't you running for office in Little People of America?
No, I haven't even joined yet.
No, he's afraid that they won't take him as a member.
Oh,
Sure
you're thinking of joining and you could be rejected.
Oh, big deal. You don't need them. What do you need Little People of America for? What have they ever done for you?
Because there's a lot of cool people in Little People of America.
Wait, there's a guy on the phone says he's a little person.
Hello? I'm a little person.
Yeah, right, Howard.
I think you should fly.
Howard, that's you on the megaphone. Come on now.
No. My name is Brad. I live in Albany. I've been a member of LPA for 20 years.
Okay, here's the question.
Okay.
When is the next national convention?
In September.
Wrong. You're not an LPA member.
I'm an LPA board member. We have our board meeting in September.
I was told by somebody that the next meeting is not national convention is not September. It's next week.
Yeah, well, that's for regular members. This is for board members in September, which is the only meeting I go to.
But I was talking.
And it'll be in Milwaukee, along with the other one. And our president, Angela Van Etten, will be there herself.
Yeah, well, thank you for calling in. So there's a guy who says that you should do it.
Howard, I didn't even hear you hit that sound when you put somebody on the air. I didn't hear that.
I did. I put him on the air. I don't know what's wrong with your hearing.
Is it true LPA stands for losers, pussies, and...
Hey, that's not funny.
Fly me with balloons so I can meet Catherine McVie.
What happened to that girl? Yeah.
We can't get a hold of her, Howard.
No.
Oh, we'll have to arrange that.
I'll arrange it for tomorrow, Eric. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye for now.
Talk to you later.
Bye for now.
No.
No, that's my new slogan. Bye for now.
That's fine.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Howard, you want one more song?
Sure.
Go to Gary, preview page 2.
Just about Eric?
Of course. Right below the 2 yellow ones, it's in gray. I Just Want to Fly.
I'm a midget in the sky. I'm a midget in the sky. I'll do anything to meet Catherine McPhee. You know how much I love her. I worship at her feet 'cause I can't reach her knees. I'll float around the studio like an airborne pudgy toad. I just wanna fly. Strap balloons around me, baby. Balloons around me, baby. I just wanna fly like a midget in the sky. Strap balloons around me, baby. Balloons around me, baby.
That's a good one. You like that?
No, Sugar Ray's version was better.
All right. All right. I'm going to hook you up with this chick tomorrow, then you make your decision. All right?
Whatever.
Okay.
What if we get Sugar Ray to come in and record I'm a Midget in the Sky?
Okay. I'll do it. That'll happen.
I think Mark McGrath's a little too busy with extra TV right now.
No, I don't think so.
Wait and see.
That doesn't look like that requires all that much time, that extra.
Wait and see.
I can get him to do it.
Hold on, Eric.
What? What do you got?
We got her.
Oh. Hey, Eric, here's that chick. This is going to get you going. I'm telling you, you're going to fly. What line, Gary?
No, they're just talking to her now. They just got her. Hold on.
I'm hooking you up with a real girl who doesn't find you repulsive in any way. Let me tell you, it took years before I found a woman that didn't find me repulsive.
You were a little bit harder, Eric.
You were a little harder, but not that much.
Yeah, I still can't figure out why Betho doesn't find you repulsive.
No. You're just bitter.
That wasn't nice.
That was mean. That hurt my feelings.
Line 22, Howard.
Thank you. Here we go, Eric. You ready? I think this is the one. You've seen her picture, now hear her voice.
Hello.
Hello? Hi.
Eric.
Hi, is this Valerie?
This is.
All right, Valerie, first of all, thank you for coming on the air.
You're very welcome.
We got your pictures. Just tell me a few things about yourself and then talk to Eric directly.
Okay. I am 27.
Okay.
I'm an ex-Hooter girl.
Okay.
I am now a nurse. in Austin, Texas, and I'm going to law school.
Wow. By the way, by your picture, is that like a really good picture of you, or?
No, actually, those were at work. Put those up on the internet for some ungodly known reason, and those are like 4 years ago. I look a hell of a lot better now. I run marathons now.
What do you weigh?
I weigh like maybe 124. I'm 5'7.5".
Oh, tall.
I have D-cup boobies.
Wow. Well,
yeah,
let me introduce.
Anyway, I'm a runner.
Let me introduce you to Eric the Midget. Eric, I'm going to stay out of this. You do your magic, okay? And you're
Hello.
Good morning.
Eric. Good morning, sunshine. Why are you being such a little prick? Are you going to come hang out with me?
I don't know.
You don't know. That's not an answer I accept.
Well, hanging out with you wouldn't be the bad part. The other part would be the bad part.
What would be the other part, Eric?
He's talking about
having to do that balloon stunt.
Well, listen, I'm a nurse, and I do trauma, and I've worked with pediatrics, and I actually take care of a vet patient who's a quadriplegic. And he said he would do it. And he's like 180 pounds. So, I mean...
Let me understand something, Valerie. I mean, Eric's too shy to ask you this. You would go out with him?
I would go out. I would take him out, and we would go dancing and do whatever the hell he wanted to do. I can party, let me tell you.
And
I can put down some drinks.
And so you would drink with him, you would treat him like a king.
But also like a date.
Like a date, like a real date.
I would really go on a date with him.
Not a goofy date, not a one-time stunt.
Date.
If you liked Eric and, you know, things were cool and you were talking and having kind of fun together, you would see him again.
I definitely would, absolutely.
And you would give him your phone number, and you wouldn't just lead him on. You would actually kind of...
He can have my phone number right now.
Wow. Well, I'm not giving it to him until he agrees to fly.
Listen, Eric, I'll make you a deal. We'll go out, we'll hang out, we'll eat some good food, we'll have some drinks. And then I will come with you, and I will stand by you when you float on balloons. I won't let anything happen to you. How's that for a good
What are you wearing right now?
I'll even get naked when you do it.
You would?
Oh, hell yeah.
What are you wearing right now, honey?
What am I wearing? I actually just went and got myself a couple of Red Bulls, so I have some little booty shorts on and a T-shirt and no bra.
And you don't have a boyfriend?
Well, you know, not really, no. I just started talking to a cop, but...
Could you be attracted to a little person?
Could I? You know, anything's possible. I mean, there's a lot out there, so, you know, if he's going to be a nice guy, then...
Eric, this would be like you would be David Blaine. You would be doing your stunt, and a beautiful girl would be there supporting you.
That is true. I mean, David Blaine got into basically a bathtub, and every hot chick on the planet was there, and this hot chick is all of a sudden turned on by your fame and your ability to fly.
You'd be like David Blaine if he was an odd-looking midget.
Do you have to put that in?
What qualities...
Hey, Howard, just a sec. Artie, you know, it's comments like that really make me not want to do this.
Yeah, Artie's the one. Could you shut up, Artie?
Oh, I'm sorry, Eric.
Eric, don't listen to Artie. They got us with you. You know, that's their job. But listen, here's the deal.
Well, thank you.
Why don't we put Eric in a little fishbowl instead of flying him?
Thanks for explaining my job.
Like Blay, we stick him in water, see how long he holds his breath.
Scuba thing on.
Tell him I'll swim naked with him. And here's the thing, though.
You're wearing booty shorts right now?
Yeah.
So you got a really nice ass, huh?
It's all right. Yeah, I run marathons.
Could you send us some more provocative... I know you're not going to send us naked pictures, but could you send us, like, more pictures so I could send them to Eric?
Sure, why not?
All right.
I'll have to get myself a little photo shoot in my bed or something.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, but, you know, Eric, seriously, I mean, you're passing up some opportunities that people would pay money for. Seriously, you need to step up to the plate here, kiddo. I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime, you know?
What's the wildest thing you ever did?
Oh, you got like 3 hours?
Really? You're that much of a player, huh?
You sure like 3 hours?
No, I said you had 3 hours.
Well, what'd you do?
Oh, God, I've done everything.
Girl on girl?
Crazy. I managed a strip. I used to be a little wild child, and I did a few drugs, and I been with a few women.
Girl on girl, huh?
Many girls on girls.
Would you ever do that in front of Eric? Would you ever bring let's say you go out with Eric, you guys hit it off. Would you ever bring girls into the whole situation?
You know what, Howard? Life, you only live once, and I've seen too many people get their brains splattered across the sidewalk, so I'm open-minded to do pretty much anything.
I like that answer.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Life is short. You got to live it up. Eric, are you listening
Eric
to me,
would prefer you
little
didn't say life is short. Eric, what do you think?
Don't worry, Eric. Bigger isn't always better.
Like that answer.
These are all the right words.
When you're little, like, down there like me, bigger isn't always better. So.
Would you be comfortable lifting Eric onto a toilet?
Absolutely. I take care of a quad. I'm at his house right now, and I wipe his ass every day. So, and I lift him up every day, Eric. He's 180 pounds. I got some guns, so don't worry about me not being able to catch you and you fall from the balloons.
All right. Well, thank you.
Just imagine you fall into her arms. That's not so bad.
And I got a D cup, so you got plenty of.
You got a D cup?
I got a D cup.
Is that an actual D cup or an implant?
It's an actual. Never had a knife to my body.
Huh.
Never will.
Well, Eric will put a knife to your body.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
That sounds kind of hot.
Can that quadriplegic talk?
Yes, he can.
Let me speak to him.
All right, hold on a second.
Ken Smith will come on the air with us.
He wants to talk to Howard. Wants to talk to you, Ken. Hold on. Ken, Howard wants to talk to you.
Eric, you still there?
Yes. Trace him.
Hold on, let me see what this chick's all about. I'll check her out for you.
All right, turn it down, Judy. All right, he's on a vent, so I'm going to put the phone up to him, okay?
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
You ever sit on his face?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you, Howard?
All right. This chick hot or what?
Yes, she does.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You never did her, did you?
No, I'm married.
Oh, you're married. But she's hot looking?
Yeah, she is.
Wow. What, do you think she'd date Eric the Midget for real?
Oh, yeah. She's been talking about it for a while. We've been talking about this. She started listening to you, and she started working for me.
She a good wiper?
Yeah. You were talking once about the Foley catheter, the catheter that goes in your penis.
Yeah.
She can tell you a good story about when she put up the catheter in me and blew mine.
You blew your load?
Blew my urethra. Ruptured my urethra.
Oh, dear.
She ain't that good at it, huh?
No.
Not intentional.
Right. And she wipes your ass, right?
Yeah.
And when you have to take a dump, does she pull it out of your ass?
Yeah.
She does?
Yeah.
She's a good woman.
That's a good woman. And she's hot, huh?
Yeah, she is, yeah.
And she got D cups?
Oh, yeah.
And she's wearing shorts right now?
No,
Are you looking at my foot? Are you looking at my kids?
No, your shorts. No,
Uh-oh, the guy just flatlined.
What?
All right, so she pulls the duty out of your ass.
Yeah.
No kidding. Boy, that's a good girl right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, not everybody's going to do that for you.
Hey, let me talk to her.
All right.
Thanks, man.
What up?
You pull the duty out of his ass, he said.
I do.
Yeah, that's cool.
Every other day I dig his ass out.
Oh.
You dig it out with your hand?
With my finger, yeah.
You pull out the turds?
I pull out the turds one at a time.
God.
Would you ever eat?
How much does that pay to pull out
What are you talking about over there, Robin? I can hear you.
She wants to know how much that pays.
I make upwards of close to $30 an hour.
You bet. Better. I'd say that should be $100 an hour.
Well, that's what we're going to charge you.
You're a saint. Hey, Eric, a regular girl, player, fun, not turned off to a guy in a chair. What do you think? You got to be impressed.
It sounds interesting, but I still have to think a little further about this whole
Hey, Eric, how about I come out and see you, and we go hang out?
Hell no, not until he flies with a balloon.
Well, then
I'm not turning you on to him until the balloons start flying.
Well, you better get your ass in there, Eric, and fly those balloons.
Eric, that chick wants to hang out with you, even with just to go visit you.
Yeah, she's not even making you do anything.
You would be my hero. If you flew those balloons, you'd be my hero. I'd forever be indebted to you.
Wow.
You'd be this man.
He's flying. I say my money's right. I know this guy.
Yeah.
He's flying.
You got to be hard now, Eric. Come on.
Eric, I told you you'd fly. I told you. Remember when I said you'd fly? I saw it. Remember I told you I was 5 years old and I had a dream that one day I would fly a midget in the air with balloons? And I knew it was you? And you said no way and hell would freeze over? You're going to do it.
Well, hell's going to freeze over. Eric, you're going to fly when you got D-cups waiting for you to land. Come on.
If he had the courage to do it, it would turn you on, wouldn't it?
I think it'd be pretty...
No. Of course it is. Anytime a man flies, it's...
On balloons.
Why do you think Superman's going to be the biggest movie of the summer?
Lois Lane can't get over that guy.
Anytime you tie balloons to a little man and he flies, it's...
Why do men do anything?
Hot.
To turn women on.
Broads, that's it, right?
Right.
Why do we work? Shower.
Reason I do, I show up every day so Beth will stay with me.
Why do you think Richard showers once a month?
I don't really care if a man works. If he stays home and lets me blow him 6 times a day, then I'm a happy girl.
Whoa, Eric.
Oh, boy, honey, you are saying the right things.
That's me, Eric.
You could get rid of that guy you live with, Eric.
Move her in, blowing you, jerking you off.
Flying up in balloons.
Balloons.
We could take a hot air balloon ride. Who knows what can happen in the sky, you know?
Boy, you're a subtle minx. So you going to have to worry about you cheating on him?
No.
No? All right.
I'm a one-man woman. Well, and maybe a couple girls here and there.
You totally shaved?
Uh-huh. No, not Brazilian wax.
Brazilian wax, so your whole taint and bunghole are completely hair-free.
Hair-free.
You hear that, Eric?
I'm not a fan of hair.
Eric, did you hear that?
Yeah.
I bet your little head is exploding.
Hey, next time you get wax, can you do it in here?
I absolutely would.
You would?
I would love to.
Oh, my God.
I would love to. Can I bring my girl from the spa?
Yeah.
She's really good.
Yeah. Rip the hairs out of your ass. That'll be hot.
She's hot, too.
You into anal?
No, not so much.
See, she's a good girl, Eric.
I think there's 3 or 4 other places to put a guy's cock, so I think...
I only count 2.
Yeah, 3?
What are 3 or 4?
My tits, my mouth, my hand. That's 3, right?
There you go.
Oh, okay. You're right.
And my cooch, that's 4.
Right.
Yeah.
Preferably in the mouth, but,
You like it in the mouth?
Oh, God, that's my ass.
And what do you do? Do you play with yourself while you have a man in your mouth?
A little bit of everything, I guess. Whatever happens in the moment.
Can you be a lady around Eric's parents?
You know what? I'm a lady until I'm alone somewhere with a boy.
I'm going to tell you something. Eric, I'll fly.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric.
I'm
screw
a
you.
bitch.
This is a crazy woman, man, but yet classy. Good job.
Very classy.
Does other girls?
I was raised in a nice Catholic family. I went to boarding school. Yeah, Italian. So.
Nice.
Nice flat stomach, too, I bet.
Yeah, absolutely. Has to be.
Can you
I don't dig belly fat either. Not a fan of belly fat.
Well, I guess that counts me out.
I was going to say, Eric.
No, actually, on men, you know what? On men, it's kind of...
Yeah,
I don't like,
right answer. Okay. Right answer. Right
I
answer.
don't like bumping my head on the ribs, you know?
Hear you.
I got to have some pillow up there to...
Artie, you hear anything wrong with this chick?
No. Can you cook? I was just about to say.
Can I cook? Yeah, I was raised in the kitchen sitting on the sink with my mom.
Wow.
Italian. Yeah, I can...
Eric was raised sitting on a sink, too.
You mean sitting in the sink?
Eric, where are you in this conversation?
That picture is very hot, too. No kidding.
Eric, you should be pushing me aside and taking over.
Yeah, Eric, come on, step up to the plate, dude.
He's about to take your woman, Eric. Didn't you hear him? He's going to fly.
I bet you this...
Yeah, Eric, if you don't fly, I'm going to go on a date with Artie. How you like that?
Eric's whacked it 6 times already, I bet. Is that what you're doing back there, Eric?
No.
No?
Can I get a little... Come on, Eric.
Honey, I would teach you a lesson. Let me tell you. I'd shut that mouth up.
I'm going to spank him so hard. Eric, what are you doing over there? Are you going to talk to me?
Do you care if Eric calls you Kelly Clarkson in bed and pretends you're Kelly Clarkson?
Baby, you can call me anything you want.
What do you think of that, Eric? Oh,
Call
Kelly.
If you hear me, I said just call me. Eric, you
All
can
right.
even call me Catherine.
All right, I'll tell you what, Valerie. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to talk to my man here, okay?
All right.
All right,
Knock
baby.
some sense into him.
All right, thank
Have a
you.
good day, guys.
We'll be in
Bye.
touch, believe me.
Where is he? Is he still there?
I don't know. He completely
I don't
dropped
know.
out of the conversation. He's so intimidated by girls.
No, he's probably busy doing something.
Are you touching yourself?
No.
He's like, no.
Hold on. Valerie, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Excellent proposal. Very nice.
Dude,
I'm here.
it's the best I can do, man. You're never going to get a better opportunity. You tell me what's wrong with this picture.
The fact that you still want me to do the balloon thing.
No.
Well, you got to do something. We're doing everything.
5 minutes.
10 minutes in the air.
Fly me with balloons.
3 minutes in the air. What am I talking about?
Come on.
Yeah, you don't have to be up there that long. What are we going to do with it for 10 minutes?
You got to get a good look at you up there.
She wants it. There's no question.
And she'd actually go on a date with you. She'd, like, consider you.
The reason why I wasn't saying anything is because if my show proved anything, I'm not that great of an interviewer.
Yeah, but you got to get something going with a girl. I mean, you
You
can't.
got to talk.
If you sit there on a date and don't say anything, or if you just talk American Idol crap, you're going to lose this chick. As motivated as she is, but I can only get the wheels in motion. All right, look, there you go. Okay?
Okay, I'll think about it.
All right, get back to me by tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Take care. He actually gets depressed.
I know. I told him he was going to fly.
I'm a midget in the sky. I'm a midget in the sky. I'll do anything to meet Catherine McPhee. You know how much I love her. I worship at her feet 'cause I can't reach her knees. I'll float around the studio like an airborne pudgy toad. I just wanna fly. Strap balloons around me, baby. Balloons around me, baby. I just wanna fly like a midget in the sky. Strap balloons around me, baby.
All right. This is Steve Gorilla. You might remember him from years ago from the show. He was our intern, but he was like a permanent intern, and then he kind of left our show, but we kind of pushed him out. Didn't we?
Well, you were saying, you know, some things that riled him up, and he left.
Yeah.
No, he quit. He quit.
I know that. But it was because of, you know, I think he was getting upset about being said, you know, it being said that there was nothing else he could do.
Yeah, why did you quit? Because we were making fun of you, right?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh,
no,
why'd you quit?
I quit because I was making $6 an hour. I was getting paid for 30, working 60.
Right.
Tom wouldn't give me health insurance or pay me for the hours I worked.
Right.
And it was like, no one's helping me out here, and I got stuck on a copy machine for like 3 hours a day doing your articles all day. I was
Right.
like, it was getting. I said, in my head, I might as well leave. And not burn a bridge, because if I stay, I'm going to get angry, and you're going to fire me, and I'll never have to come back.
Well, that was a smart move. And then you studied to be an electrician, and you were a month away from getting...
No, not a month. That was 3.5 years. I was 3 years away from finishing, and I was like miserable.
How many years did you put in?
It's like a 6.5 year program. I put in like 3.
3 years of... You were on your way to becoming an electrician. You would have had financial stability, but you had to leave.
Hated it.
You hated it.
What was your worst job you ever had that you hated? This? Okay.
And he's still doing it.
Yeah,
that's right.
No, it was like
good.
it was the most miserable experience of my life.
All right, so you hated being an electrician.
Yeah, and I just had that. It wasn't an issue.
Was it too hard for you mentally?
No, mentally, absolutely not. I didn't mind. I just didn't like. I was like a square peg in a round hole. I didn't fit in.
What? Because you're a show business guy?
Yeah, and guys. then I get on. I've worked in a lot of different places and bars and stuff
See,
like
my
that.
theory is the show ruined him. Like,
Yeah.
he saw like a little glimpse of show business, and then he decided he was going to be an actor.
Right. right. And a writer,
I did pretty good, I think, you know.
Really, you didn't.
What are you talking about? I was working on The Sopranos.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
You were a stand-in.
So I was still on the set with some of the best actors in the world.
How old are you now?
I'm 37.
All right, I'm going to talk to you the way your father doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm going to step in.
Thank you, I need to go right ahead.
I think you kind of do.
Yeah, okay.
You're a 37-year-old guy.
Yeah.
It hasn't happened for you acting-wise.
Okay.
You know, unless you're like Grandma Moses or something, like some phenom.
Sarah Peller, whatever.
Yeah, right, Sarah Peller.
I mean, Rodney Dangerfield didn't make it until he was in his 40s.
Yeah, I get it. Somehow I don't think you're Rodney Dangerfield.
Why not?
Because Rodney Dangerfield was a stand-up comic for years that didn't quite make it, and then he came back and he did make it. I mean, it was in his blood, and he had some success. I mean, Steve, I hear you're broke.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're broke. You had that trailer upstate. You're trying to get people to buy it for you.
No, not buy it for me. No, listen.
Tell me what's going on.
Just not focus on...
Steve, it's time to stop thinking of yourself as a guy in show business.
No, I don't want to... Why? Why should I give up?
Steve, you're 37.
So what?
You had a You were the stand-in on The Sopranos, and they put you on camera once. You had one line.
I was the only stand-in that got it.
You should have stopped with that and said, you know what? I had a huge show business career. I was on The Sopranos. And then called it a day.
Did you call it a day? I'm not going to give up.
I was 18 when I went into this.
What?
I was 8. Listen to me. Don't say what. You heard me. I was 18 when I went into this.
Yeah.
So was he.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, right. And by the time I was 37, I was in New York radio. I was a number 1 disc jockey. Now, I'm not saying, I know there's some struggle.
Yeah.
But have you even gone to acting school?
Yeah, sure. I actually take acting classes at a place
what do they say? Where do you go?
It's my friend Jagger has a studio in Times Square. Jagger K, yeah.
Jagger K studio?
Yeah, it's affordableactingclasses.com. That's where Jagger is.
And tell me, has Jagger had any success? Has he made Jagger?
Sure. He's been in a bunch of shows.
What show is he in?
Well, I couldn't give you his resume right now. I know he had a recurring role on the TV show Ed.
All right, so he had some success, and now he's teaching acting.
Yeah.
So you
He's got an amazing acting program.
All right. You are now in this 37 years. I mean, you're 37 years old.
I took a huge break, and that was sort of my mistake. I really, after I took a break to do the electrician thing, it's like once you're gone, you got to start all over again. I was like, it's like, so I'm
but you weren't making a living at acting.
I was.
What did you get paid to be an extra?
On an extra, I was working almost 4 or 5 days a week. How
much money were you making?
I was making probably a good $400 or $500 a week from The Sopranos, and I was working at the hottest nightclub in the city at the time, and I was making an extra $300 or $400. Then 9/11 happened, and I'm not blaming it on 9/11, but this is like a matter of circumstance. They stopped filming The Sopranos for 1.5 years, and nobody came into the city for like 8 or 9 months. So I really wasn't making any money bartending. So that's why I turned to the electrical thing.
Have you ever been tested? I don't mean this facetiously. I love you. I do love you.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Have you ever been tested for mental illness?
Mental illness?
Yeah,
no,
I'm being serious.
I would love to be tested for mental illness.
Sure.
Why are you asking him that?
I'm not retarded.
This sounds like I didn't say you're retarded. I know you're not super bright. But I'm saying, who knew that Osama bin Laden, the victim, was Grillo?
White note by 9/11.
What I'm saying is, I mean, this is crazy talk. This is a guy he's not prepared for his future. Do you think he's going to make it as an actor? Honestly, be honest with him.
Anything is possible.
Okay.
Thank you, Robin.
Anything is possible. But I think he should be doing something in the meantime.
Right. Preparing in case this
Because it could be a long time in coming. It would be nice if you had something and you're acting.
And also, I know, and I don't even mean to say this facetiously.
Okay.
You have trouble speaking. I mean, your English language is not easy for you.
No, it's a struggle every day.
Right, I know. That's what I'm saying. Even some of the words.
What's your first language?
Yeah.
When you dog vet. Even Gary said you handed him something. He couldn't figure out even what you were saying. What was the word, Gary? Gary, what were the words Grillo said to you?
We had a few.
Yeah, what were the words already? And just the one short.
Dude, this is like anxiety just comes right back as soon as I walk in this place.
What's that? So you work for the Census Bureau, right? What do you do? What's your job?
I'm not supposed to really talk about it because I could be fined up to $250,000.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but I'm an enumerator, I guess. That's the best as far as I can go because I was warned.
Oh, okay.
I was warned. Basically, anybody who didn't fill out the census, I have to go and...
You knock on their door.
Yeah, and
I like to give that a fancy word. All right. Okay.
Yeah, so, but...
and what was that sheet of paper Grillo handed you that you still couldn't figure out what it was?
He goes, in the business, they call this a dougie.
Not me. These are these terms that I got to hear when I... Like, you know, what we're going to shoot about this pilot is called a sizzle reel. I don't make up these terms. I don't necessarily like saying them.
All right, let's back up. All right, so now, listen to this. All right. Gorilla came on my radar because he needs help. All right. Explain to me what's going on. You went on an audition.
I went on. I have the director and everybody here just to verify that I'm not lying about this shit.
All right.
I went on an audition, and apparently I blew everybody out. You know, I was much better than everybody else.
You auditioned for a movie role?
It was for a reality show. A friend of mine called me in. I was doing nothing, so I came in for the audition.
All right.
About being a roadie.
A roadie, but you're not a roadie, so how is it a reality
Well, it's because it's anybody who wants it, so you want to be a roadie, I guess.
Oh, the show is called I Want to Be a Roadie.
Yeah.
And you were auditioned for the reality show, and you blew everyone away.
Yeah, and and at the same time, I went home, and I got a letter from the campground basically telling me they were going to tow my trailer off.
You got that shoved trailer.
It's not a shoved trailer. It's awesome.
I saw it. It's awful.
No, that was an old picture.
The thing's got to be worth $3.
Yeah, in fact, that's what I paid for it.
And it's parked at a campground.
At a campground, yeah, Catskill Adventure Ranch or something upstate.
Yeah, and they're threatening to take the trailer away.
Because I owe them
This is the awesome trailer.
That's my heroin right there. That's my happy place.
All right, that's your happy place.
Yes.
And what is it you can't afford?
The site fee.
Okay.
I'm a little behind on the site fee and this year's site fee.
What is the site fee?
I owe a couple of grand from, like, the previous years, because he was letting me pay off, and this year's site fee is almost $3,000, so
And the reason you need this trailer is, you blew everyone away at your audition, and the director said, I'm making a reality show about you. And you said to him, we need my trailer for the reality show.
No, I said, I didn't know what to do. It was like at the same time I got the phone call to come back, the director wants to talk to you. I had the letter from the campground in my hand, and I said, what can I do to make this work for this? And I started jotting down ideas about my childhood up there. And we had a meeting with the director, and I sat there for like a half an hour just telling him all the stories about what I did when I was a kid up there. And he thought it was a great idea and said, well,
What's a great idea? The story of your life in the trailer?
Upstate when I was a kid, yeah.
What did you do with the trailer that would make a good movie?
Well, not a movie, a TV series. It was like,
what?
In Brooklyn, I was like nobody. Like, no one gave a shit about me. I went up there and I was like one of the cool kids. And it was just a matter of like me and my other friend Johnny, like the stories that we had growing up there. There's definitely a whole series there, definitely.
So the director was going to hire you for the reality show. He said, forget about the reality show, the rodeo show.
Yeah.
We need you for this new show.
Yeah.
Why don't you go do the rodeo, the reality show,
I'm not
make some
saying
money?
It's not... I would gladly do it. It's not done yet. They were in the process of the audition process. This was only like a month and a half ago.
Who was the show for, the rodeo show?
They're trying to sell it. It's a roadie show. They're trying to sell it to a network. Basically, if they do sell it to
so it's not even a real job.
If they do sell it to a network, I do have the part.
So you're not getting any money in for that?
I don't know. That show hasn't been sold yet.
Well, you did the pilot. Why didn't you get money for that?
I didn't do the pilot. I just auditioned for the show.
And you're so great, they got to have you for that show.
You want to ask them? They're outside. I guess so.
But you realize these guys have nothing going on just like you.
No, they do. They have a production company. You don't even know that.
They have a production company, but they got the production they're making isn't sold to anybody.
This is what they do. They can explain it. Like you want to talk to them, talk to them. But they're giving me a shot.
You meanwhile have no money coming in.
I know, but it's not costing me anything to do this.
So if these guys are such big players, and you're so important to them, why don't they give you the couple of $1,000 for the trailer?
Well, obviously,
don't you think the trailer would be important to them since you're such a great reality
but
show?
It's my debt, and debt... there you go.
Say again?
Yeah, it's my debt.
Debt, right?
Yes. Debit, okay.
Right.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
It's my debt. They're fronting the production. Okay, and
Robin,
so
if I had a
look,
Robin wants out of it.
Yeah,
she's waving her hand.
Basically,
Robin, don't dare because you owe this guy something. Robin.
When I read a little bit when this was first coming up.
Yeah.
And they said somehow he still needs to pay off the trailer because they need it for the reality show.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the craziest sentence I've ever heard.
Robin, listen to me.
If you were doing a movie,
right,
and this set was paramount to the movie,
why wouldn't they just...
you secure the set?
Yeah, this makes no sense. Where are the guys who hired?
They're outside.
What's the guy's name?
This Kevin McCafferty.
And why is this trailer so important?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a trailer.
Kevin, come in here and explain to me why Gorilla's the second coming of Christ when it comes to acting.
And what did he do on this audition? I have so
We've
many
already
questions.
got 2 celebrity names attached to it.
Who?
Mason Reese is going to play the lifeguard. And Mike Starr is going to play my grandfather.
Kevin, who are you and what are your credentials, first of all? So I know I'm not talking to someone who just got out of Creedmoor. Go ahead.
The company's Kindle Creative.
Kindle Creative. What shows have you produced that have been successful that I might have heard
Well, we
of?
just finished our...
Get close to that microphone. I don't want to miss a word.
We just finished our 8th season of...
Why am I not hearing you? You're very soft-spoken. I don't like that.
Right,
I don't trust
Hold
you.
on, let me fix this.
All right, go ahead.
Right,
No, put it right in front of your mouth.
Yeah, we need it right there.
You're fixing it. You're putting it by your pecker. Put it up by your mouth. Here, give him that. Give him that. This guy's an important guy, and he's not being heard.
How's that, Howard?
Much better.
Okay.
All right. Tell me what's going on here. You auditioned Gorilla.
Right. We had a show called Roadie, Get Crude, and it's a burnt Danish production.
A burnt Danish production?
Yeah.
All right, listen, I never heard of burnt Danish.
Why are we mentioning names that none of us know?
A burnt Danish.
What has he done?
What he's done.
Oh, wait, who are you? All right. So what have you done? Let me hear this.
I've been in business since '88.
Go ahead.
And just finished the 8th season of with Penn and Teller.
Okay.
So I'm a director of photography. So
you're the director of photography, but you've never produced a show before.
I've produced a lot of stuff over the years.
But
like what?
Dare to Dream for NBC.
What was that?
Dare to Dream.
Dare to Dream.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of that.
Was that the Amy Grant show?
No, it was a Mohegan Sun concert. We produced a live concert.
Oh,
11 bands.
All right, listen to me. Let's cut to the show is called...
You okay?
On the show, you're the photographer, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, that's what I thought. Mm-hmm. The actual production company hasn't had a hit yet. Is that fair to say?
No, we haven't. No.
Okay, all right. You see, Gorillo...
What? If I don't try, nothing happens.
Gorillo.
So first you came up with this concept for the Roadie show.
All right.
Yeah, we're in production on Roadie, and during it, Grillo came in.
Now, why?
And he was the only one with any balls to come in the room and deliver.
All right. So I hear you.
But is Roadie really picked up by anybody?
No.
Okay.
No, but we build show reels. We go out and we sell the shows.
But you haven't sold any shows yet.
No, but we got about 4 out there right now.
You got 4 shows out there, but you haven't sold any.
No.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to
So
establish.
if Grillo was so good in Roadie, why are we even talking about something else?
Yeah, well, okay. So then you decided you like Grillo's idea for his other show, which is about him growing up at that stupid trailer.
Right.
Right?
He's got a lot of funny stories.
Funny stories. You heard the funny stories, and you feel you could make a show around it.
Right, exactly.
So why in God's name can't you guys put up the money to buy this stupid trailer? Because the trailer is the whole show. It's like the talking car in Knight Rider. You gotta have the Knight Rider in order to have you gotta have the car. You understand?
Well, it was up to Grillo to clear the place for us to shoot.
Right.
So we were already adding cameras, sound, and talent to the show, so he had his due diligence to do.
Well, that was Grillo making a bad deal, because what he should have done was say, look, you need to pay me to use my trailer.
So far, Grillo hasn't been paid a dime for anything.
I know. I mean, but if they were doing this anywhere else, wouldn't they have to pay?
How come on Roadie, if you're so good, you weren't paid for even this production?
It was an audition.
Yeah, it was strictly an audition.
An audition.
An audition.
Yeah, nothing's happened yet.
An audition. All right, listen. Listen, I got the whole story now. Okay. What is it?
So I went on IMDb, and I put in Kevin's name, and he's worked on a bunch of projects as a cameraman, but he's produced 2 things.
Yeah.
And I printed out a picture of one. I'm not positive. Is this a porn movie, Foreign Exchange?
Did you work on a porn movie?
Yeah, we did an independent film last year called Foreign Exchange.
Listen, I hear what you're saying. You're trying to get something going. But this kid, you see, you're feeding into his dreams. And I'm worried about him. I'm going to ask you to have mercy with him.
I'm not sure he's not the same kind of dreamer.
What do you want me to do?
Cut him off?
No, I don't want you to cut him off. But listen, you know, between you and me, the odds of the Gorillo camping trailer show from his youth, very slim chance that you guys are going to be able to sell that. I would even say it's a slim chance Rhodey's getting on the air. Listen to me. You got to talk.
Hey, Howard, with your help, it could go a long way.
All right.
What are the premises of the other 3 shows you got out there?
Some food stuff called Hot Heroes, the fireman cook-off show.
Is Grillo not good for those?
Not a fireman. If he was an electrician, but...
All right, listen to me. You know as well as I do, if you were making a show about Grillo's trailer, the production company, the first thing they would do is say to Grillo, we got to secure the trailer. In other words, we're going to put up the money and buy this trailer. You guys don't have the money for that. Am I correct?
No, we don't want to put up the $5,000 for the trailer.
Right.
But we came up with another way to do it.
What's the other way?
A benefit. So we got some bands that we know in town.
Listen to me. Grillo, do you feel good having a benefit so you can have your trailer?
You know what? I've helped people so many...
This production company doesn't have $5,000 to buy
Well, listen, hear me out. Like, I want to get this done. I don't necessarily feel comfortable with a hat in my hand, but,
yes. This doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good, but I'm not banging people out for a lot of money. It's only $10 at the door. I got 4 bands. I got food. I got some giving away.
Oh, I see.
And
so it's a night of entertainment.
Yeah, it's a night of entertainment, and it's at Pacha, the hottest nightclub in the city.
And all these bands are doing it for free.
For free. Everybody, Gibson donated like a ton of equipment for the bands.
Listen to me. You're a married guy, right?
Yeah.
You got a wife?
Yeah.
Who pays the rent?
We pay the rent, half and half. She was like, after Ganji moved out, she moved in. We weren't married. We paid half. We were half and half on everything, and it just kind of kept that way.
Did you pay your half of the rent this month?
No.
What?
Not yet.
Not yet?
No, I'm waiting for like 3 or 4 census checks to clear.
All right, listen to me. I'm worried about you.
I'm worried about me, too.
I told you I love you.
Wow, thank you. I love you, too.
This isn't working out.
Well,
wait a minute.
This is a nice guy.
It has to.
What would you have?
If I don't try, nothing's going to happen, dude.
What would you have?
I don't know. This is a panic situation. Rodeo show and the camping trailer, rodeo show, trailer show. The only show they got is foreign exchange with naked titties.
Grillo's still going to be doing porn.
Listen to me.
You don't want to see me.
You got to have a backup plan here, pal. You're 37 years old.
I know. Dude, I am trying, dude. I'm at a loss. I need a steady bartending gig.
I'm clear on
what happens with your bartending gigs?
I work at a place called the Bowery Wine Company. They're really great people. Everybody's been there for a long time. I've got 2 nights a week.
Why do you lose these bartending jobs?
You don't know what it's like to work in a restaurant.
You don't like that.
What? What's that? No, I love working as a bartender, and I'm a very good bartender. I just. It's finding a place that you can have steady shifts is hard. And plus, everybody, it's a real now. Everybody wants big tits. They all want girls with big tits, It's tough for a guy.
Maybe you should have a benefit for that.
Yeah.
Listen, so if you're in a business where it's tough for you as a man to get a job.
It was never like this, but it is now.
I'm going to take care of this. Let me handle this for you now.
Go ahead.
I'm going to save you right now.
Please, save me.
All right.
Jesus.
Let me do it. What's your name again, producer?
Kevin McCaffrey.
Kevin McCaffrey. Okay.
You're not asking what happened to the pizza job.
I don't want to know.
Thank you.
Because
were you his partners?
You were right on that, by the way. You hit the nail on the head with that. I was being used.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I was being used.
All right.
Dear.
Let me handle this for you.
Yeah.
Okay. To the guy, if you're listening now, the guy who used to hire him out as an electrician, can you hire him back? Listen, please, don't interrupt. I'm trying to help you.
I'm not saying a word. Go right ahead.
Please. Listen, he didn't know what he was doing. There isn't a guy out there who likes working. That's why they call it work. It's not fun. And aside from Joan Rivers, she's the only one who likes it. And she looks pretty tortured to me. If you've got that electrician position, he was out of his mind. He doesn't have any guidance. Nobody obviously talks to this kid. He's not even a kid anymore. He's 37. I know he's got 3 more years to go on the electrician. Can you please let him back in the program? I beg you. Whatever it is, the apprenticeship. Please.
See, there's The Apprentice.
All right. If with any luck this guy's listening, who was your boss when you were
Well, it was a union job.
Job. Yeah. Please, to the union.
Yeah, no.
He was out of it. No.
No.
If you're listening, please, dear God, if the union has any compassion, let him back in. I beg you. I beg you.
Did he burn his bridge?
Howard, can I ask him a quick question? Steve, if you went back tomorrow, could you pick up at the 3 years you left off?
No. That was something.
Start all over?
Yeah, I'd have to start all. No, they would. It's not like something that
There's
they would
a show
let me
we
to.
could sell: The Retarded Apprentice. What do you think of that?
Can I just please apprentice for something else other than the electrical industry?
I need you to back it, Howard.
Now, what is this? Steve told you the story of his life in the trailer when he was a little boy, and you feel there's a show there?
Yeah, we do. You know, a lot of funny characters in it. Johnny Style, a bunch of great...
Do you ever doubt yourself that maybe you don't know what you're talking about? Because you haven't had a hit yet. You haven't even had a show that's been bought
He's been in the business long enough.
He's been in the business like you've been in the business.
No, he actually makes a living.
No, he's a photographer. That's what he's good at.
He's a DP and a director.
DP and all right, but he hasn't had a show.
You know what, Howard?
Maybe this is it.
Why haven't you ever gone to school for some of these behind the scenes?
I don't know. I can't pay my rent. I'm going to go to pay school.
No, but I mean, for years you've been sort of bumming around. Why not become like a DP or, one of these guys?
Never mind that. Robin, let me tell you the truth here.
What?
Your dad is a hard-working man.
Very hard-working man. Still, 44 years in the post office.
Your father's a mailman, and he works his ass off.
Yeah, no doubt.
Why can't you be a mailman? What is that? Why are you laughing at that?
It's not me.
What?
It's
Who
not
cares
me.
what you... It is you. That's what you are.
Oh.
You got to stop this nonsense.
No, there are other hard-working jobs he could do.
I could run a restaurant. I'm more apt to be...
Run a restaurant? Who's going to let you run a restaurant?
Who's going to let me deliver mail?
That's true, too.
We got a real problem here.
I mean, this is crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but this I had a really bad winter.
But do you understand what you're saying? You got to
No, I don't, obviously. Obviously, I don't.
Listen to me. Here this character, this gentleman, is telling you he's going to make a TV show about your young life in the trailer.
Yeah.
And he's not willing to buy the trailer, to pay the $5,000.
He doesn't have money to do the job.
They helped me. They pretty much put together the whole benefit,
That would be like, remember the movie Spider-Man?
Sure.
If they said to Tobey Maguire, look, you're going to be Spider-Man, but you're going to have to buy your own Spider-Man costume. We ran out of money for that.
Yeah.
We want you to be Spider-Man, but this is the problem. We can't get the money together for the Spider-Man costume.
Yeah.
Now, if I told you that story, you'd say, Tobey Maguire's crazy. Doesn't he realize that's nuts?
Sure.
Right. So what do you think is wrong with the picture?
Wrong with the picture is?
Right.
It sounds really, you're 100% correct in the way it is, but it's going to go down like this, and that's the way it's happening. So, the benefits on Friday from 6 to 11.
How much money, how could this TV show even, let's say they make the TV show of your life in the trailer.
Yeah.
How could it even look any good if they don't have the $5,000 to secure the trailer?
Well, after this, once you sell it to a network, the network's in charge of the money.
All right.
But, I appreciate them for giving me a shot.
Imagine Tobey Maguire said, listen, you got to buy a costume for the Spider-Man movie we're making. And by the way, do you have a trailer? We need to use it as the movie studio. I mean, what is this? I like this guy. I know. Listen, he's got a real job. He makes money.
Yeah.
See, this other thing is a side project. If it takes off, great. He's a millionaire.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's got a job. He's a legitimate guy in the business.
And this is what we're saying to you.
Yeah, I understand. Look, this thing's going to happen no matter what. It's going to be in the can by July. Okay, we're starting casting next week. It's going to go down.
Casting?
Maybe, yeah. Well, it's got to be an 11-year-old Steve and a 17-year-old Steve.
Oh, boy.
So, we're going to, it's going to go down.
Where do you go, Ronnie?
So, I know he tried to be an electrician.
Yeah.
And he should have stayed at it.
I understand that, but it just wasn't going to happen.
My son Brian had offered to give him side work when he was doing it.
No, he didn't.
Please, he spoke to you a few times on the phone. Come on.
I never remember Brian offering me side work.
Your son is a successful electrician.
All right, so the company he works for, Guns Are Electric, is offering him to come down there and interview for an apprenticeship if he'd like. To give him a job.
I got to go forward. I can't go back, but thank you very much.
Listen to this guy.
What is wrong with him?
That would
I don't want to be an electrician. I don't want to be an electrician.
You can make money. You can actually really make money.
I'll find a way to make money. I don't
want him in your house.
Be an electrician on the set of a movie.
It's not what I want to do. Well, how can I get that?
You're not doing anything.
I'll take care of myself. I'll get a bartending job if it kills me. I don't care. I've come this far. I'm not going to go backwards.
Come this far?
Yeah, I know it's not that far, but
where are you, man?
Yeah. Where am I? I don't know. I'm a lost soul.
All right, listen, Gorilla.
We tried.
Tell them I appreciate it, but I left there for a reason. I'll go postal.
What was the reason?
I don't like doing that. I don't.
Then why did you even start doing it? If you
because I figured I'd give it a shot.
I got an idea.
Remember earlier today when we were talking about people who can't be employed?
Yes.
Grillo.
He's his self-made man.
Yeah. No, I can be employed.
What if we have a benefit every month? Then you'd make a living.
Oh, there you go. But I wouldn't do that.
Here we go. There's going to be a big benefit for Steve Grillo's trailer so that these guys can make a show about his life. Check out Steve's Save the Trailer benefit. He's not asking for a donation. He's saying if you want to come to the concert.
It's $10 at the door. That's it.
Right.
And there's going to be food there and drink specials. And
how are you making money with this? Everyone's donating their time?
Just hopefully, yeah, well, they already donated their time. I really have nothing to pay. The club, Pacha, my friend Eddie Dean owns it. He's nice enough to give me the upstairs club, all to ourselves, for 5 hours. You know, people, it's basically, I've done a lot of nice things for people. It's sort of like they're doing something back for me.
All right. So it's this Friday night from 6 to 11 at Pacha. P-A-C-H-A, is that how you say it?
Correct.
Or is it Pasha?
It's Pasha.
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 All right. And it's on 46th Street in Manhattan. So how many tickets do you need to sell in order to save your trailer?
Well, I'm doing a raffle giveaway. Between the raffle, I need about 300 people to come, plus the raffles and stuff like that. So I should be able to pull it off.
So if you sell out, how much would you make?
I would make probably like five. I would make the exact amount I need.
And that will pay for how many months of the space?
It would pay for the money I owe already and this season.
So this season would be taken care of?
Yes.
And you'll be able to park your trailer there, or else they'll tow it away.
Yes,
they're going to tow your house away.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whenever you hear the sentence, they can tow my house away, you know you're in deep shit. Wow.
I'm trying, dude.
Well, what is your name again, sir?
Kevin McCaffrey.
Kevin, yeah, good luck with your shows. I believe in Steve. I hope he does make it.
Well, yeah, it's a little positive reinforcement. Thank you.
I do love you.
It goes a long way. I really
would watch the show if it means anything to you. I mean, I'm with you. This kid's about as fascinating as it gets.
I'm saying that they should be filming all of this. Him trying to find a way to make a reality show and get himself into show business.
Yeah.
Well, we filmed a little bit on the street before he came up there this morning.
Just start.
Okay, well, how'd that go?
It went pretty well.
Yeah. Listen to me.
Yes.
I don't want you to end up a loser.
Me neither.
All right, I want you to be a winner.
You know he dedicated a book to you.
I know. I have a lot of responsibility.
I'm so sorry I did that.
Why would you be sorry? That's horrible.
You're making me embarrassed.
It was about me then, not me now.
Go out there.
Yeah.
Find something you can make some money with.
Yeah.
You got a wife now. I imagine you're going to want to have kids someday, right?
Yeah, that would be a nice thing.
All right. So come on. If this doesn't work out, these guys, okay, they're a top company. They're going to give you a shot. If it doesn't work out, it's enough with this acting.
You think this is the final?
Or keep up with the acting, but get a little something. Become a model or something.
Yeah, a model idiot, right?
No.
But there is a way to work and go to acting class and continue to do auditions.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just been a struggle.
Listen, even Rodney Dangerfield, who you mentioned, who made it older, he was a salesman of aluminum siding. Did you know that?
Yeah, he went door to door.
Yeah, that's right.
It just being an electrician, I guess, in a weird way, doesn't suit my personality. I got there and I just felt like, everybody looked at me weird. Everybody, like, I'm a fun person. I like to talk. And these guys were like, who is this kid? You know what I'm saying? I just didn't fit in there. It was a horrible experience.
All right. Well, all right. Maybe there's something better for you down the road.
I respect them. I think they're great.
All right, everybody check out Steve's Save the Trailer benefit concert. I don't think it'll be depressing. It'll be this Friday night from 6 to 11 at Pasha.
I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun.
It's got to be great. I'm worried about you.
Yeah, you should be.
Right. On 46th Street in Manhattan. Pasha is the place. All right. Steve.
Oh, wait. Could real quick, my cousin's a Navy SEAL. I wanted to say hello to SEAL Team 5.
Well, what about you joining the Navy SEALs? That would be terrific for you.
I think that's over, too.
But, no, he's the SEAL team leader, and I'm proud of him.
Well, we're all proud of him.
Yeah.
Could you make a show about that guy?
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you having me on.
All right. I love you, man.
I'll keep in touch.
All right.
You never told us these stories that got this guy.
What was the story you heard about Steve's childhood that intrigued you?
He's got one friend named Johnny Style.
Okay.
And everything that happens around Johnny Style is pretty funny.
So it's not Grillo, it's Johnny Style.
He was everybody he's with, his mother in particular.
What's funny? What was the story he told you?
Well, she had her thumb on top of Grillo all the time, and no matter what was happening, he had to be home at 10. And she'd scream at the top of the mountain to get hold of him, and he'd come running always. And that happened until he was
It still happens.
Still happens.
Yeah, I'd be down by the lake, maybe, getting a couple first experiences and, have my hand up a girl's shirt, and then all of a sudden, Steven! And then it just sort of ruined the whole mood. I had to go run back up.
Oh, that sounds like a beginning of a show.
Yeah,
Wow. So Steve had to be home by 10 o'clock, and you felt that was a good story.
Let's make a show.
Magic.
Well, Robin, that's why we're idiots. You and I heard that story, and we passed. So Steve's mom would yell out, "Steve, get home," and then maybe in the show you're going to have Steve running home. All right. Well, that sounds
good. Yeah, it sounds good now, but it's even better later.
Even better?
Yes.
All right. And maybe you could even exaggerate, like the mom will want him home at 9:45, which would seem more unreasonable.
Mom,
in the winter months.
15 more minutes.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like a good story. That really turned. That's why you're.
It doesn't translate on radio.
No?
No, not at all.
On TV, it's funny.
Hysterical.
So your mom, the woman who plays your mom, will stand on the top of the mountain and yell out, "Steve, get home!"
Yeah.
And you'll rip yourself away from the. Or will you defy your mother?
Oh no, because then she'd just get in the car and find me, which would be even worse.
Are there any scenes where the mother gets in the car and finds him?
There will be. There will. Yeah. I was down at the lake smoking a joint, and I got pinched.
So will we see that in the show when Steve's smoking a joint?
Yeah, there'll be 4 small vignettes we're going to shoot just for this reel to, give everyone a picture. So.
One will be the mom. Calling Steve home.
The landlord is another one.
We got Mason Reese playing the lifeguard. There's going to be something with that.
Well, everything Mason Reese touches turns to gold. So
he's got a successful bar.
More gold.
Yeah,
can't you work for him at the bar? That would be even more impressive.
Yeah, no.
He doesn't want you.
No, it's not that. It's that he doesn't do the hiring, I guess. It's a long story.
I see. He owns a bar, but he doesn't do the hiring.
Well, he's not just the owner.
You ever get the feeling people just tell you that?
Maybe.
Do you think the owner does the hiring?
No, he doesn't.
Steve, I'd hire you, but I don't do the hiring.
It's a complicated situation. Well, he's, the bar I'm working at now, they hired me. They're sort of partners and stuff. So.
All right, so the story, one of the vignettes you're filming with Steve is when his mom tells him to get home at 10. Is there anything else you guys working on the vignettes?
My friend, when he his pants, it's a pretty funny scene. It's interesting stuff. Yeah, he had a case of, I guess, he was sick, and he shit his pants so bad he filled his socks.
He filled his socks.
Yeah,
so will you see that, or it'll be implied?
Implied,
yeah. Of course. You want this on the network.
No.
All right, so that's a good story.
Don't give too much away.
All right, well, okay. Good enough. We heard a little, we gave us a taste.
Yeah, a little taste.
Right. Well, it seems imperative that we hold on to this trailer with all these great stories, Robin, so the benefit.
There was no other trailer.
No other trailer, and the production company doesn't have $5,000 to buy the trailer, so this is a good idea. I support this.
Thank you.
And I wish you the best. I do, guys. I hope it takes off. I can't wait to watch the show. I will, for one, watch it on TV.
Cool.
What network are you going to allow to see it first? Where are you going to pitch it? Tell us.
TNT.
TNT?
Yeah.
You're not going to go
FX.
FX? Not going to go to any of the big three?
This is where you see it spike.
Could be ABC. Yeah.
Where?
ABC.
ABC, you think?
If we can keep it clean enough.
ABC Family.
ABC
Family, yeah. Me at 11 years old rolling a joint. That'd be great.
All right. Well, okay. Listen, check out Steve Grillo's Save the Trailer benefit concert this Friday night from 6 to 11 at Pasha. If you care about Steve and making sure he keeps this trailer, and what a beautiful trailer it is, on 46th Street in
it's my mom's trailer.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
We've heard that before, my mom's trailer.
Yeah.
That's right. And if anyone here is looking to fill out the 2010 census form, Steve will be out there looking and canvassing. That sounds like a show.
Yeah.
Excuse me, could you please fill out your form? Can I come in for a minute?
Oh, I missed
you
that.
Caucasian?
There it is, Fred. You've been quiet. What's up?
Are you Caucasian? Are you Hispanic?
Oh, I love Fred.
Right.
Are you African American?
Or are you other?
Did you fill out your thousand and census?
Did you reside in your residence from April 10th this year?
Fred, you memorized the whole form.
Of course I did. I'm an enumerator.
I can't say anything else or they'll have me.
Hold right there. I have my pencil.
Do you carry a pencil?
I carry a pencil and a
And a clipboard.
And, like a ID badge and stuff like that.
This is my ID badge.
And then I'm going to go
like
out.
Steve McGarrett of Hawaii Five-0.
After I fill out my Denz's form, I go and fill my DV show.
Yeah. In fact, when I get out of here, I'm going to be knocking on doors.
Well, actually, it sounds like a lot of, I read about the life of Al Pacino or Dustin Hoffman. A lot of them had, a job, a regular job, and that's how they got into the business. So,
yeah.
All right. My money's on you.
Well, thank you.
Not really.
I know that.
Seriously, I'm pulling for you.
All right, cool.
Guys, I hope the best. If any networks are listening, what is the name? You're going to
Kindle Creative.
Kindle Creative will be contacting you immediately. Please take a meeting with them. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And who can forget this?
Hello?
Tracy,
yes.
You were out of line. You spit in my face after I offered a meal, and you turn around and you try to make me look like a piece of shit.
Who is this?
Steve,
How do you know me?
you threatened to get this place in trouble because you didn't like the way that you were being treated.
Uh-huh.
I'm a nice guy. I did a nice thing.
I haven't been anywhere today.
Because you're nobody. You're an intern wrangler, okay? Remember,
I'm a what?
You were drunk before you got there. Maybe that's why your ass was all up about the whole situation.
I think you have the wrong number.
I saw you drinking on the job, okay? What the f*** is that about?
Who is this?
Steve, the host.
Steve, the host. Host
You know
of
what?
what?
I wasn't going to say that either. With you.
Dude,
I'm extremely dumbfounded.
I'm dumbfounded because you've got the wrong number.
That's not my fault.
Dude, I've been at home all day.
Top shelf liquor.
Are you drunk?
I'm extremely dumbfounded.
Are you drunk right now?
Clint,
Ooh, this ain't a joke.
you abuse Howard's name. I saw you do it to the manager, and I'll get him on the phone, and he can tell you the same thing.
No, dude, he said cunt. Called me a cunt.
I never heard that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Yeah, you shouldn't be making calls like that.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyway, good luck, Grillo.
Yeah.
Hang in there, guys.
Any celebrities that want to attach their name to this, just get in touch with me.
All right,
By the way, I'll be available for the 2020 Zenzes.
John Damos is listening. I'm ready for my break.
I would like to have a supplementary role on Glee.
All right, we'll be back right after these words. Thank you, Grillo.
Thank you.
You're listening. 20.
Look at this guy. It's on fire. They drilled it into him like hair plugs.
Yeah, it's just certain stupid stuff I retain,
13 plus 38. Quick.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
It's just a 9-time save with a
They didn't drill that into it.
All right, boys. Thank you. And, Jeff, you got plenty of money from the show. Don't feel slighted.
Jeff, don't be
a schnurrer.
Apologize, as a matter of fact.
He's a fucking glom, this guy.
What is it, Jeff? What?
My furniture bed.
You furnished a bed?
Yeah.
All right, I got to go. He's going to work on me.
Right.
I know what was coming next. He has no furnace. He has no heat. Can I give him money?
Right. No.
All right, goodbye.
Let me know another $750. All right, thank you.
My friend with the bed.
What?
The friend with the bed.
You don't even know what he's talking about. I thought he said my friend shit the bed. Didn't you?
At first, but then I was like, no, he's saying furnace.
Yeah. All right, I tell you what, I'll take a break and we'll start the news. I had a lot of stuff to get to today. I didn't realize we were going to do 2 interviews. We had Dr. Drew here and Paul Giamatti.
Yeah.
I'll have to save some stuff for tomorrow, I guess.
Well, why not?
Why not? Only how many shows left? 15?
I told you with this one, 12.
12. Good. It's enough.
Really 11 because you're almost done with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to wrap up. Good. It's enough shows. Had it with these shows. This show.
Everybody thought I must know what's going on, Like even one of my brothers said to me, you can tell me. I'll keep it secret.
Yeah.
I said, you'll certainly keep it secret because I don't know anything.
Yeah, my daughter said the same thing. Dad, have you figured out what you're doing? I go, honestly, no. I don't have anything. They said, are you bothered by it? I said, no, I don't care. I'd like to do something, but we'll see what happens. I'm working. Trying to get something going. We'll see what happens. What are you going to do? There was a whole bunch of stuff happened while we were away. Like the Pope was saying how condom use might be okay if you're a male prostitute with AIDS.
Right, like in special circumstances, and that's the one.
That was a big deal. Where's he living? I mean, really, what planet is that guy on? I don't know how anybody can relate to the Pope. I just don't get it. It's wild stuff.
Well, nobody's really listening, are they?
I think there's a group of people who really take him seriously. And I don't know how. He thinks it might be okay if, in certain circumstances. Like
to prevent AIDS.
Right. Maybe a condom might be a good idea.
And they were like, this is really significant because it's being said by the Pope.
Here's that Gary article. Stern sidekick, mom's mental illness prepared me for working with Howard. Big quote. I was like, oh, if Gary would just end his book promotion already. I mean, because they're at the point where it should have ended a week ago, and now he's still talking, and they're running out of things to hear about.
Right.
So now it's just dragging. He's got another 2 weeks of book promotion. It's the longest book promotion in the history of books. They say the Bible wasn't promoted this much. And my theory with Gary is he's so enjoying the limelight and stepping out. And
yes, you can tell.
Yeah, he's just so enjoying this. He doesn't want it to stop. Because if he wasn't enjoying it, it would have stopped already.
He's like a professor.
He's like a professor. He gets to go around and talk. And what's happening is people are like still asking him questions. And inevitably, the questions are about me. Because the only interesting thing about Gary is that he works for me.
Well, the only interesting thing for people who don't know him.
And now he's doing, look at this. Gary told HD Net Show Naughty But Nice with Rob. Is that really necessary to sell Gary's book?
Naughty But Nice with Rob?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Naughty But Nice with Rob? I mean, Gary's down to doing Naughty But Nice with Rob. There was nothing this guy turned down. And what happens is he's so run out of things because everyone's asked him everything.
And Rob is looking for a way to get his name out there.
Right. So Naughty with Nice with Rob, because Gary has to do a promotion, because that's going to sell a lot of books, Naughty with Nice by Rob, that now the headline says, Stern sidekick, mom's mental illness prepared me for working with Howard. Like, I'm a nut, too. Like, there's something wrong with me.
Like he said to get you out of the hospital to do the show.
Here's a note. The show is only on HD Net. I don't even know what HD Net is. What is that?
It's Mark Cuban's television network.
Oh, you... I mean, really? Get off my back. Wow. What a crazy scene, his book promotion. Are you going to do the Jack and Rod show later today? I mean, and you know what happens? He gets into trouble because they're looking for new things.
Well, this guy got a headline.
And I can't wait. The last 2 weeks are going to be the worst because I can't wait for the next slew of headlines to come out.
Can I tell you, and no matter what I say is meaningless because you've already sort of decided what it is, but I can tell you that the questions haven't really changed at all.
That's right. So knowing you're going to feel...
I don't feel pressured.
And people trick you.
No, I'm not tricked. I'm not pressured, and the questions really haven't changed at all.
All right. Well, they have to come out with new angles on these articles.
Just like when you do something, when you do something in the paper, and Page 6 creates a headline that you can't control.
Right. But that's me. You're getting asked about me.
I understand.
I can control me. I can't control you.
But that's wrong. You see, this is where you're wrong. I'm not saying that.
This is where I'm wrong.
But Howard, I'm not.
I understand that, but your book promotion is dragging on so long. They have to write an article, and they're coming up with. You're not getting it.
You know, I get it.
Everything would have been fine.
I get it pretty clearly.
Everything would have been fine, Gary. Now they're feeling the pressure. They're going to write an article about you. They got to come up with something. HDNet, it's got to write an article about you. What are you getting out of this at this point? Ask yourself that.
Apparently nothing.
Exactly. What you're getting is you're getting your ego massaged. Answering questions about me it's enough. Enough talk.
What do you want to do? You want to cancel the rest of the slate? I'll cancel it.
Okay. Go ahead. Cancel it.
I'll cancel it then.
Good. Goodbye.
I will.
Good. Do whatever you have to do.
I want to do whatever you have to do.
No, you see how all this becomes my problem? I get the headline, Howard Stern is a mental case like Gary's mother.
I told you.
And then when he goes to cancel, it'll be Howard Stern.
Howard Stern made me cancel. This is exactly what I don't want. This is what I don't want. He won't end the book promotion.
I just said I'll end it.
Okay. Thank you. He ain't ending anything.
He's
Lion dog. Yeah, of course. He's ending the book promotion.
All right, I'm scaling it back.
So you're just going to do the last 3 appearances?
He's calling now and canceling. The character. He listened. He's Baba Boo. He loves it. He's getting out on the show.
I wish I could really have a real conversation with you about this.
Go ahead. Feel free. Feel free. Gary, there's no book promotion. The history of book promotion goes on a month and a half. Paul Giamatti's promoting a movie. It's going to be 2 weeks and he's done and on to the next thing in his life. Your book promotion is becoming a career.
I mean, not about that's that.
What do you want to talk about? Go ahead.
I got to tell you, I really haven't been enjoying it. I enjoyed it at the beginning. I loved it at the beginning. Right. I love David Letterman. I got to tell you, Jimmy Kimmel Show was... Hold on, can I just have a sentence?
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel Show was a real turning point for me.
Right.
I haven't really enjoyed anything since that. I just feel like...
It's over.
No, not that it's over, but I feel like whatever... accolades I was given, whatever pedestal I was put on has been kicked out from under me.
You're a guest that's staying too long at the party.
Well, that's your opinion.
No, that's why you're not enjoying it. You just said you're not enjoying it.
I'm not enjoying it because of the way that all went down over there.
No.
Yeah, how do you know what I'm thinking?
Because you let it go too long.
That's not true.
Yeah. That's exactly why you're not enjoying it. It's going on, and America's
you know what? Why should I argue with you? That's what you say. That's probably true.
No one's enjoying it.
Because you said it.
Well, because I'm smart about this stuff.
Right.
My IQ in show business is 197.
And here's the other,
tested me.
And here's the other thing, too, Howard. When you talk about, why am I doing HDNet, and you think it's stupid, I'm not you. You can get
Gary, you are me. You're on the Howard Stern show.
I know, but it's still...
Our fans know you wrote a book. That's who's going to buy it.
There's still places I can't get on.
But what do you need? Who do you think's going to buy it?
What do you want to get on?
I'm trying to think of what...
oh, no, he wants to get on more things?
No, there are places
not
enough.
You want to get on? You're on HDNet. I mean, you've done it all. You've run out of things to do.
Howard, I hear you.
What do you want to get on? You're on the Today Show.
I hear you.
Talking about me. You're on Kimmel talking about me. You were on Letterman talking about me. You're going to be on Fallon talking about me. You've done... endless book signings. You've talked about it on here. We've done a promotion.
And by the way, the book signings have been instrumental in helping the book sell.
Good. All right, it's enough now.
But what were you not able to book?
I would have liked to have gotten on NPR.
NPR?
Really?
Yeah,
why?
Because it sells books.
But Gary, your book is not an NPR book. Your book is sold to our fans. It's a thing the fans buy. Who do you think bought my book? What do you think? The president of Israel went out and bought my book? No. It's my fans who buy the book. There's an amount of fans. And you're smart. You got out there. You announced to the world. In case there's any people who didn't follow us to satellite, now they heard the word. That's it. It's over now.
I just got to finish this.
And the reason you don't feel good... No, finish it up.
I'll finish it.
But it's the longest book It's going to go down in the Guinness Book of Records. It's the longest book
at all.
Paul Giamatti is promoting a movie. It's not going to go on for a month and a half.
Well, a movie drops out of the top. My book is still in the top 20, so it's still relevant. If a book
of course it's relevant.
But if the book was at 100, I'd even say, what are we doing?
It's enough already.
But it's still relevant enough.
And you know what's going to happen?
But wait a second. Did you understand what I just said to you?
Yeah,
in other words, if Paul were still in the top 10, he'd still be out promoting.
What the problem is... No, he wouldn't.
Well,
even Transformers is a big movie. They stop after 2 weeks. Maybe they do a week follow-up. Gary, it's getting sad.
To you it is.
You're staying too long at the party.
That's your opinion.
You're the guy, it's 4 in the morning, the party ended at 1.
Right.
It's too long.
Got it.
Robin, tell him.
Well, what am I going to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, Robin's out endlessly promoting her stuff. That train never ends.
Down things.
Hard to tell.
You wouldn't know because you didn't see me on them.
No, what happens is, when you go on, they ask about me. And that's okay. I don't mind. I'm complimented. You're my producer. I get it. But now what's happening is, we can drop this.
I understand it, but can you at least can you make the distinction for me? Just for me,
yes.
Just make the distinction. I understand what you're about to say, but at least make the distinction that it's not what I'm saying about you. However it's taken.
Understood.
Okay. That I'm not out there maliciously trashing you.
Of course it's not malicious, but that's what it turns into. They don't have anything else to write about you now. Now it's going to go horribly wrong from now on. It's going to be Howard Stern's headline. Gary Dell'Abate was prepared by his mental mother to work with Howard Stern. Makes me look like a douche. Now I'm some mental case that you know how to handle, like I'm a zoo animal. How do you think I feel? I don't want this kind of promotion. I didn't write a book.
You're a Looney Tune.
Yeah, I'm a Looney Tune. What do I need that for? In other words, they've run out of things to write.
Right, I'll finish it up. I'll do the things that I said I'm going to do. I'll be done. I'll be done by next Thursday.
All right.
And I'll get rid of some of the smaller stuff so that
No. I want you to do
I'll get rid of some
because I'll feel bad if you cancel.
Don't.
I just have to prepare myself for more headlines. Howard Stern is a raving lunatic.
That's not what it said.
It said worse. Schedule more. Who knows? This could be funny. It's starting to get pathetic. There he goes. He's upset with me, but I'm trying to teach him. I'm trying to teach him. At some point, it ends. Go save it for the next book. People are sick of him. Angela, go ahead.
Howard, I love you. But
thank you.
Come on, give Gary a break. You can handle this stuff. You're Howard Stern.
Angela.
You can handle crap like this.
Angela, I'm worried about him.
Oh, it's him you're worried about.
Yes. Forget me in this. People are starting to talk.
But guess what,
Listen,
Howard?
He wants to be treated seriously. What if I leave radio? They're going to think he's a nut. No one ever saw a book promotion like this. People talk.
But you know what?
Who's going to help him if I don't, Angela?
Who's talking?
Who's talking? Everybody.
Like, really, who's talking?
People are talking.
Howard, I had this friend who vowed that he would never listen to you. He saw Gary on a couple of shows talking about you, and guess what?
What?
He's now listening to the Howard Stern, and as a matter of fact, as we speak, I think he's trying to sign, and I'm not kidding with you, he's trying to take out a subscription now because...
Right this second, all right, Gary, I was wrong. I didn't realize the guy subscribed. All right, thank you.
Okay.
All right, I forgive you, Gary. I didn't realize the guy signed up for a subscription right now. How was he listening to us? Oh, I see. He wasn't a listener. Now
he saw Gary on a show.
I see. All right. All right, I stand corrected. I told Gary he should do that. Remember the show Talking Yankees on public access?
He should do that?
He should do everything. Leave no stone unturned. I don't know. That's a good show. Aaron, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Howard, how are you? Hey, I've been listening for 20 years, and in the past, you've always talked about the hairs on your dick shaft, and I just turned 40, and I'm realizing I'm getting hairs on my dick shaft. So how do you get rid of them? Do you shave them?
I not only have hairs on my penis shaft, all the way up to the middle, and I don't know how this happened, but some of them are longer than my actual penis, and I am not making a joke. I measured the other day. There was one sticking out of the middle of my penis. It must have been 3 inches long, or at least 2 inches. And my penis flaccid is only like an inch. It actually extended. It extended past my penis.
Well, what do you do?
What do I do? Listen, what am I going to do? I'm not going to take a razor and put it on my penis. That's what people suggest. That's ridiculous. Nothing worse than stubble on your penis.
But I'm worried they're going to get all the way to the head and
no,
look like some kind of freak.
It can't be.
So what are you going to laser it?
No, what I did was I took a scissors, I cut some of them down, but to get that close to your penis with any sharp object, you just don't want to. I mean, listen, that's what I have. I don't know.
So you're just trimming them back so they're not as long as you are.
They're not as long as my penis, right? Yeah, I trim them back.
But when you trim them, you end up with like whiskers on your dick.
Yes, you do.
You know what I mean?
There's no answer. And I'm not going to put like a cream on there. I mean, God knows what that'll do to my penis. Listen, this is it. I'm stuck with it. It's embarrassing.
Howard, can I promote a job that I'm about to lose to see if it can be saved?
Go ahead.
I work on a television show called Terriers. It's on FX, 9 o'clock on Wednesday. They're going to cancel it, but it's a good show.
It's called Failures?
Watch it. I'm sorry, say again?
Failures?
No, Terriers. It's a kind of a crazy name, but it's a really good show.
Terriers?
I wish everyone watched. Terriers on FX, 9
What kind of show is that? I never even heard of it.
I know. It's not getting much promotion, but it's really good. It's like a cop buddy show, but it's really good, and we wish...
First of all, the name is terrible. Terriers sounds like a dog show. It's I think like a Scottish Terrier.
Like an Animal Planet show.
Right, and it's a cop show. Who would know it's a cop show?
Exactly.
Maybe you'd think it was a football team or something, the Terriers.
Exactly.
But, I mean,
nonetheless, it's a great show.
Well, who's in it?
Donald Logue and Michael Raymond James are the stars. And
this guy, Donald Logue, not Donald, Donald, he's a terrific actor, but that guy can't get a break. I mean, he's in one horrible thing after another. He's one of those guys that like, oh, the show is great, the critics love it, they love him. Boom,
and nobody watches, right.
This guy must be cursed. I think he went and met Scott the engineer somewhere, and he's cursed.
Possibly, but he's awesome on this show.
I bet he is. I've met the guy. He's a nice guy. I think he's a talented guy. I don't know. He can't buy a hoop. America hates him.
I don't know about that.
Why are none of his shows a hit?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
He's a talented, but boy, oh boy, he's got no luck, this guy. He's probably still living in a studio.
Hey, sign a deal and come back. We miss you. We're going to miss you.
All right, Aaron, thank you. Aaron and I were not vibing. We were talking over each other. I know Donald Logue. I know exactly who he is. I bet you don't. I mean you. I mean you. At the other end of the radio, they don't know who he is.
Yeah, he's a great character actor. You know, he'll show up in movies. Always does a good job, hands in a good performance.
Yeah, they give him a lead and he turns people off. I've never seen anything like it, right? Didn't they give him another show?
He had another show because we were talking to him. He was promoting it here.
Yeah. Boom, right off the air. You know, this guy just had a show called Terriers, and they still don't know who he is. Can you imagine? As soon as he said Donald Logue, I said, that poor bastard. Some people have all the luck. There are people who have zero talent, and they're big stars.
Yeah, you see some guys just show up in hit after hit after hit. You think, all right, they had one great sitcom, let's say, and then they show up in another one.
What was the movie Donald Logue was in?
Something Steve. It was like the Tao of Steve. Yeah.
Another movie. Fantastic movie. Nobody went to see it. Tao of Steve.
That was his
It was terrific.
movie.
He's a talented guy. Okay. He's got some poor guy calling in trying to promote the show. Show business is a horrible career. Guy, all that talent. I'm trying to think of somebody who has zero talent and they're the biggest star in the world.
Well, you can't say zero talent, but how come? I mean, Donald Logue is as talented as anybody else.
Absolutely.
Why doesn't he keep showing up in hit after hit after hit?
People don't like him.
Why can't he have the career of David Spade?
Oh, that's David's career. Mark, go ahead in Boston.
Hey, now.
Hey,
you were talking about Giamatti, I lost my trust, but Laura Schlesinger, what the fuck, Dr. Laura? I mean, Sirius spends their money on that rather than putting it towards your contract?
I know what you're talking about. I just read. I had no previous knowledge of this. Nobody tells me anything, but...
Right, that was a surprise.
And by the way, Giamatti's good movie is Cold Souls, by the way, just side note.
Cold Souls, yeah.
Yep.
Dr. Laura Schlesinger, the big know-it-all, just
the
signed...
one who was leaving radio because she messed up.
The one who's leaving radio, who refused. Remember, she put out a big headline years ago, I will not work for Viacom because Howard Stern works for Viacom. And I told you at the time it was all... She had already signed. She had already signed with somebody else. She was using my name. Now that... sign with Sirius XM. How come I'm here? Why would you sign with a company? I thought you're against me, you cow. The only reason there is a Sirius XM is because of me. But it's good enough for you. Of course, because you're a fake. She's a big fake. She goes on. She used my name. I don't even know this woman. I won't work at Viacom because of Howard Stern. Okay, good. All right, now stick to your word. Why at Sirius XM? Get that off my channels.
How much money are they wasting on that for?
Too much.
I mean, between her and Oprah, they could have paid you and had this done already.
Right. Pony up.
There's no respect for talent in this world.
That's right. First of all, we need Dr. Laura here like a hole in the head. Who the hell is going to subscribe for Dr. Laura Schlesinger? Not two people. I don't know one person that's going to subscribe for her.
You know what? It makes me want to piss on my radio.
So here you go. Talk show host Laura Schlesinger won't stay away from radio very long. Only a weekend, in fact. Sirius XM Radio said Monday it has a multi-year deal with Schlesinger to bring her Dr. Laura advice program to satellite radio in January. Specific terms were not revealed. Schlesinger had said in August she was quitting her syndicated program a week after she apologized for using the N-word. I don't like that N-word. 11 times.
Intern on Shade 45.
Wait till she walks by Shade 45, boy. Those guys, you can see, they're going to give her the evil eye. I've seen people crumble at that evil eye. Let me see. She ends her traditional radio program on Friday, December 31st. Following Monday, she starts at Sirius, wasting no time. I thought she was leaving radio, and I thought she wouldn't work with me. Well, I guess when it's convenient and there's nobody else out there, she will work with me. It turns out she's a big hypocrite, big liar. She should go for herself.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I got a question for Bowie.
What channel is she going to be on? That's my question for Bowie.
I have no idea. I'm going to guess it's Stars, but I don't know.
No. Is she a star? I don't think she...
Her and Jay Thomas are going to...
She don't like gay people. I bet you Rosie don't want to work with her on Stars.
Her and Jay Thomas are going to fun serious now.
They should call the Stars hypocrites and let Rosie off there so that Laura can have her own hypocrite channel.
Hey, I know Bowie doesn't get, the good piece of chicken. How does it work out with Thanksgiving and the turkey, and especially since he's, Mr. Arthur now?
Well, the boys take the white meat, and Gary gets the dark meat.
He gets what's left.
He does
scraps.
get the leftovers now.
If the boys are done with it.
And the Marianne Thanksgiving special?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Marianne from Brooklyn.
Oh, they're fantastic. That special was great. I mean, it's just, God bless her.
What's better than spending Thanksgiving with Marianne from Brooklyn?
Nothing better, my friend.
You bet. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
By the way, Robin, in the email, you got many, many words of praise for your appearance on Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, thank you.
Whilst watching Jimmy Kimmel live, the beautiful, vivacious, big-breasted Robin actually got the ball to Jimmy. Ha, 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 Gary. You throw worse than a girl. You throw like a, and he uses the F word, fag. This guy. All aside, I still like Gary, just won't bend over near him. Here's another one. I just saw Robin on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and wow, she's gorgeous. I'm a 23-year-old white male and would love to get some of Robin. So there you go, Robin, another suitor. Robin is responsible for one of the greatest moments in the history of the Howard Stern Show. Robin's pitch on Jimmy Kimmel was the most brilliant minute of television ever. She's an amazing, cool goddess. Look at you, wow. Triumphant as usual. Where's your music?
Fred has no triumphant music for me.
I'm waiting for her to gloat.
Here's a guy who, no gloating, smart. Downplay it. Here's a pure compliment on the show. Oh, my God. Jay-Z, Billy Joel, Casey made out with a guy, plus the IQ test results. It doesn't get any better than this. Isn't that nice? A lot of people like Casey's admitting that he made out with a man.
I know.
He went further than made out with a man. Didn't he get a blowjob or was it a hand job?
He said that, no, he was just making out. He claims when he kissed her.
I thought he got a hand job.
No.
No, he said a hand job.
He did.
Yeah.
Did he really admit to that?
Yeah, where were you?
I must have blanked that out because the kiss was so crazy.
Or maybe I have it wrong. Maybe Robin's right.
No, you're
he
right.
claimed that he stopped after the kissing.
The sequence of events is he got up from the bed to go take a shower. He dropped, I guess, some sort of...
he was naked.
Right.
He showered in front of the guy.
He took, I think, a Viagra to get himself even harder.
Did he?
Had the guy bring him a bar of soap. At the time, he thought it was a girl. A bar of soap or something like that. And then, I guess he tried to reach up and around, and they were kissing. And
by the way, the guys were playing me a clip of Casey that he called in another time. I didn't even remember this. Where he was picked up for gay cruising. Do you know about this? He was in a car.
Somebody told me that over the week or the past week.
He was
really?
He was in a gay area of Los Angeles, and he was in his car, and he stopped to ask a guy for quote-unquote directions, and the cops picked him up or something.
All right. So that's he's cruised for guys.
No.
Yes, he has.
He was asking for directions.
No, he's cruised for guys. You're telling me he's not gay?
This guy, I ain't telling you anything. The evidence is starting to look really damaging. I mean, I used to think it was a joke. You have to get Casey back on the show. He's radio gold. I loved hearing him on the air again. It tells the funniest stories. Here's the story I'm talking about.
So last time I saw Casey, he was going to meet us for Robin's race at 3 o'clock.
Right.
And he ended up coming at 6 o'clock, and then he got arrested. Casey got arrested, didn't you?
Well, I didn't really...
What happened? What happened there?
See, this is what I found out later.
And you were walking around L.A. for a day, right?
Yeah, because they took the car, and what happened was, I didn't know, but West Hollywood is an area, this is going to sound like a joke, but it's not. Howard, this is that guy.
No, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to talk about that.
Oh, you're going to, okay.
Well, tell me what you weren't going to talk about.
West Hollywood's a gay area.
Yeah. Tell me.
And he was walking around or driving around. What was he doing?
You were walking around West Hollywood and they picked you up for being gay?
No.
No, I was driving around there, and I was looking for this one place, an address, and I couldn't find it, so I turned around. And
so you asked the young boy in Daisy Duke shorts who was standing on the corner, and he said he'd show you, and you gave him a ride?
What happened?
Okay, I got a couple warrants, right, from New York and California, and what they said it was suspicious. So,
what looked suspicious? You driving around?
I couldn't find a thing, and I kept going back and forth.
What could you find?
But okay, from what I understand is that's what gay guys do in that section of town.
It's called pandering, right?
Yeah.
It's called soliciting.
Like but I wasn't soliciting. I was trying to...
Casey, what were you looking for?
I was looking for a guy, right? Yeah, I was going to pick up this... No, just I'll pick up my friend.
Who's your friend?
I don't know. Who was it?
I don't know. You tell us.
Well, what did the cops say? What did they do to you?
The cops said you were out cruising for guys.
No, but that's what they said afterwards. They didn't come out. It's not.
You got arrested for cruising.
Yeah, he did.
No, I got arrested. I have warrants. I have no license,
well, they stopped you for cruising.
Yeah, and that's the clip. Yeah.
Wow.
So he's had a lot of misunderstandings. Anyway, everyone says get Casey back on the show. He's the best guest. His stories are amazing and. Can never go wrong with those songs either.
It's Casey's sausage party. He'll kiss a guy if he wants to. Kiss a guy if he wants to.
No, you get the idea.
Casey's a F-A-G. He likes to kiss guys.
All right, so there you have it. Should I break or can I do the news?
We need to break.
I need to break. All right, I'm going to do a little break, and then I'll come back and we'll get the news going right after these. One more thing. It's time to talk about Cheetah Power Surge caffeine-free energy drink. I love the idea of an energy drink, but I don't want caffeine in it, and Cheetah Power Surge understands me. It's a caffeine-free energy drink made with all-natural ingredients that gives you a burst of energy without the caffeine crash. Go to Dwayne Reed stores in Manhattan now and get 2 for $3. Great deal. Cheetah Power Surge improves memory while reducing mental fatigue. Plus, it tastes great. Who needs Cheetah Power Surge? You do. College students, professionals, athletes, you name it. Anyone who needs to stay alert, focused, awake, and in control at all times. So why not grab an all-natural, caffeine-free energy boost when you need it the most? Cheetah Power Surge, no caffeine crash, and that's no bull. Get 2 for $3 right now at Dwayne Reed stores in Manhattan. That's an incredible price for an incredible drink. Or visit CheetahPowerSurge.com. That's CheetahPowerSurge.com.
Nowadays is full of shit. I was sorry, this is great. He's a pioneer. Fight him. Be a part of it. Uncensored Radio, The Howard Stern Show.
Can I help you?
Hey, this is Diamond David Lee Roth here, and I want to order some chicken for my whole crew. We're rehearsing for the tour, baby. You guys ready for the order?
Yeah. What do you want?
All right, listen to this. I want some mac and cheese.
Cheese!
I want some mac and cheese.
What cheese? What are you talking about?
Are you ready for this, for the next order?
Yes.
All right. I want some hot. I want some hot wings. Could you give me some hot wings, friend?
How many hot wings?
Hey, give me a whole bunch of them.
How much?
Give me a whole bucket.
Hey, come down.
Well, hold on a second. I got to give you the rest of the order.
Go ahead.
I want a side of fries. Wow. And a side of coleslaw.
Chicken.
Yes, this is where we got disconnected. It's David Lee Roth calling back. There's one thing I wanted to add to that order.
I'm very busy here. Do you want an order or not?
Hello, sir?
Yes.
There's something I have to add to my order.
What do you need?
You ready?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Chicken, can I help you?
In the Howard 100 newsroom. These guys are working non-stop to bring you Howard 100 News.
Unlike the man whose name graces this news department, Howard 100 News cannot get enough of the Baba Booey book tour. The ups and downs, the highs and the lows. Gary's literary gem on the New York Times bestseller list for the 3rd week in a row, coming in at number 17.
Wow.
And hundreds of fans continuing to jam Gary's book signings nationwide.
I think it's all the promotion that's doing it.
Must be.
Well, maybe he's right. Maybe his marketing plan is working. Go ahead.
Still, some of the media coverage of Gary's big moment as off target as a bad pitch. Entertainment Weekly magazine describing Dell'Abate as a key member of Howard Stern's whack pack. Meantime, Gary may have to contend with another Jimmy Kimmel Field of Bad Dreams moment this week. Greg Fitzsimmons to appear Wednesday on Kimmel, along with Kate Bosworth and Larry King. Fitzsimmons says he'd like to throw a pitch and hit somebody in the face on purpose. Meantime, the great
Larry King, his producer, some woman who was his TV producer, wrote a book.
Yes, and Larry's appearing on shows with her.
Yeah. I was like, oh, man, hope Gary doesn't get any ideas. I'm not appearing with him. Larry King is such an oddball. He's so weird. And this producer's promotion, I don't know.
I don't think she's writing about Larry so much as how it is to book guests and deal with them or something.
No, I didn't know what was going on. All I saw was Larry sitting next to this big, giant, blonde-haired woman who was promoting her book about Larry.
Right.
Larry was on there. On the Wendy Williams show as well.
Right, that's where I saw it.
No. What else you got?
Meantime, the great group hug some are celebrating as Baba Booey becomes a big-time author, even prompting warm wishes from Tracy Millman, who reports the histrionics with Dell'Abate are history. Tracy declaring she thinks it's awesome that Gary has done so well.
It appears to me that Larry King doesn't even, bring out that wife of his anymore. For a while he was busy pushing her, but now with all the embarrassment, I think they've got her safely tucked away.
Well, did they talk about that on the Wendy Williams show?
No.
That would seem to be right up her alley.
That would only happen on this show.
I see.
What's up?
Barbara Walters did ask Larry, and Larry said everything's fine.
Everything's fine,
Barbara. But what happened is what we want to know.
Well, he said that him and his wife would appear on The View, of course, and discuss it, supposedly.
Oh, please appear here. Please, I beg of you. Larry, I'll do whatever you want. Please, bring that wife and you. The two of you together is dynamite. They should do a reality show with those two.
Yeah, why doesn't he interview his wife?
Why isn't she a Beverly Hills housewife? Good Lord. She's terrific.
I'm not even... That guy is so ugly, the kid's baseball coach. I can't believe what he's saying.
Her sister looks just like her. I got confused. Barbara.
These are good excuses. They should have come to you.
Yeah. I'd like to do the interview in my Larry King makeup. What else?
Also today, Robin Quivers adding a couple of tattoos while on the West Coast.
What are these tattoos? Where are they and what happened, Robin?
Well, Steve has the story.
What do they say, 15 Foundation?
No.
A lotus flower on her wrist and the Leo astrological lion on her pinky.
Oh, on your pinky?
Yeah, I always liked how you had your astrological symbol on your little finger. So
That's not my astrological symbol.
Oh, what is it?
That's an Om symbol.
It's an Om you got.
Yeah, that's not my astrological.
I thought it was your... Where you got that on your shoulder?
I covered that up.
Yeah. You got that changed, but I always liked that little thing on your baby finger. So I don't know if I would have astrological symbol on it.
I haven't seen that yet, but I don't like when women tattoo their fingers. I do not like it.
It's very subtle.
Let's see.
You can't see it from there.
But hold on, you flashed me. I can't see anything.
That's right. It's very subtle.
I don't know if I would have approved of that. With a woman's hands, that's.
I like it.
All right. I can't see it, so I can't say. And what is the other one?
It's on my wrist. It's a lotus flower.
Move your wrist so I can see it. The other way.
The other way.
The hell? That looks like a big cock. Let me see that thing. Let me see. I can't tell what that is. Let me see.
So funny.
Oh, I see. Oh, very nice. That I like.
Need a cock. I really like that one.
I thought it was balls and dick. I got to take a closer look at that. Through the glass, I don't know. Wouldn't that be great if it was balls and dick? Howard, I tattooed balls and dick on my... Very nice. Now, what happened? You just on a whim did this, or you were planning this?
No, I was hanging out in L.A. after the Kimmel show, and David Arquette said, contact me the next time you're in town. And so I said, David, I'm in town. And he's like, how long are you here? I'm leaving tomorrow. And I said, well, I just got here.
On Howard TV
it
already.
would have to be.
That's
knocking off all comers. That's our avatar, I'm telling you.
Right.
It's going to be the highest rated ever.
Eric the Midget, who, by the way, called Gary the other day on fire, angry.
Eric the Midget?
Yeah, I never played this for you. This is like 2 weeks old already, but he called up pissed. Like, this is from the voicemail.
Hey, Gary, it's Eric. The person, and that for some reason you still have not booked on the show again. I just wanted to call and congratulate you on the new family member that I heard was born at the Bronx Zoo. I heard one of your lemur relatives gave birth the other day. Congratulations. One of your new family members, you ate the face of mother.
Wow. What's he upset about?
He's like Tiny Rickles. You know Don Rickles? He's Tiny Rickles. He was upset that Gary hasn't booked him on the show. And then I said to Gary, why didn't you book Eric? He goes, book Eric. He goes, Eric, there was no talk of Eric being booked on the show.
Right.
He goes, I'm not even supposed to book Eric for the show.
I was telling you that, like, it's not like I never come back to my desk and there's a message at the desk that Eric called, wants to talk about being booked on the show. We mentioned on the air one day that it might be fun to have him play Win Sal's Money, and in his mind, I haven't booked him.
Oh.
By the way, Will spoke to him last week. He wants to come on the show. Of course, we have to fly him in.
I'm not flying Eric in.
Not unless he's going to come here and fly with balloons.
That's a different story, then. Hey, Eric.
Good morning.
Morning. What's with calling Gary an ape and at the zoo?
The lemur family member?
Oh, like no one else calls him ape.
Yeah, but I would think you'd be sort of sensitive to people calling
You don't like being called Eric the Midget.
Oh, I know that.
He's mad at me because I keep asking him multiplication things and he can't get them.
Like what? Ask him one.
Well, did you finally get 9 times 8, Eric?
Yeah, I got that on the show when I was asked to me before.
You got that after like 17 minutes. What is it?
9. Oh, why do we have to go through this again?
What's 9 times 8?
I don't want to go through this again, all right?
Oh, my God, you can ask him the same one.
Eric, but we already asked you that one, and you got the answer after 17 minutes.
72.
Right.
He's probably got a calculator in front of him because he didn't know it. So what's 9 times 6?
He's got a calculator. Do you have a calculator, be honest?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
What's 9 times 6? Quickly.
9 times 6. This is proof I don't have a calculator. I'm not going to be able to come up with this right away. 9 times 6. I don't want to be doing math this morning, all right?
Do you know 9 times 5?
That he knows. You know 9 times 5, right?
9 times 5, that's... Oh, wait, 9 times 6 is 54.
Yeah, someone's giving him the answer, yeah.
No, no one's giving me...
Nah. Yes, they are.
You either know that or you don't.
Why is asleep?
Well, but you've got a calculator.
You're probably on that stupid computer of yours, that JFSC, whatever that is.
You're on the computer and people are giving you the answer. We know you don't know it.
I'm laying on my bed, going to go to sleep after I get off the phone. I don't have the computer on.
I don't believe you for a minute.
You don't know it immediately. You don't know it.
And all of a sudden, 54 comes out of you.
It's like, oh, it's 54.
Right. No, we know. We know. Someone's ruining the bet.
No one is ruining the bit.
Hmm.
I remember that...
He would be good on Win Sal's Money, because when he's in here, he ain't going to have no calculator.
Right. We'd see him.
45 is 5 times 9.
Yeah.
9 less than that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
What about 9 times 7? That was your biggest...
All right, quick. 9 times 7. Go ahead. Right now.
9 times 7, that would be...
Yeah, exactly.
9 less than 72.
Go ahead.
Which would be 61.
That's the old Eric I love. See, when you don't have help, it's good.
I apologize. I should never call you Eric the Midget. You're Eric the Man's retard.
I'm retarded.
Sal,
I'm retarded.
Howard.
To prove it, I will come in there and take any test besides the Win Sal's Money to prove I'm not retarded, and also to prove I'm not lying about not being a moat on SFN. Posting, I will take a flight detector to prove.
You can't post. You got those little lobster claws. You can't hit the keys.
What is it? Hey, what is he talking about SFN?
Stern Fan Network.
No, but what is he? He's not a mult.
Confusing.
What's a mult? A mult is another name that you go under. You assume a different name.
So they think his name is a mult?
Right.
A-M-U-L-T?
Right. It's short for something. Yeah, a mult is somebody else's. So instead of being Eric the Midget...
So there's a guy on the Stern Fan Network who everyone's annoyed by.
Right, he might be Dwayne Rodriguez, but it's a mult for Eric the Midget.
Right.
So people are annoyed by Eric the Midget, so he goes on there as a different name, and what he does is he praises himself on there.
Right.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, so people can figure out who a mult is right away, because he's the only asshole complimenting Eric the Midget.
Howard, Sal's not entirely right. He's not going on under the name a mult.
No, not a mult.
What is he saying here?
It's, in other words, a mult is a person who goes on under multiple names. He's going on under a different name.
A multiple.
Right, I said it was short of something, but again, he's assuming a different name.
All right, yeah, I get it now. Gary explained it. A mult means... I'm just trying to understand Eric...
A mult is not the name. It's
right. Eric's lingo on SFN, a mult, meaning a multiple name user.
He's a multiple douchebag.
A mult. I am not... mult.
Mutt could check the IPs on every post praising me. Not one of the IPs will come back with my IP.
Listen.
Eric the Mulchit.
I am not a
I have
mult.
not posted on there since I was caught with the Romeo Blues name.
That's what it was. That was one of his multiple names, Romeo Blues.
You mean like Romeo Blues as in the... famous Lenny Kravitz reference?
Right.
Oh.
Sure. I could see that.
You ought to play Win Sal's Money with Eric. I bet you'll win.
Dude, don't waste your airfare on this moron. I'd blow you out of the water, Eric. Not even a contest.
You wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
There's got to be math on there. Do you know your nines times table?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to ask you a question right now. You ready?
Yeah.
9 times 9.
81.
Right. Oh, you're going to fucking kill him.
You're going to kill Eric.
That would have taken Eric an hour.
Right. Eric could walk faster than do math.
No need to be mean. No need to be mean. Even the reference to his hands. You don't have to go there.
Well, he's so miserable. He's so mean. He just called Gary a monkey-faced idiot,
That's your job.
Oh, like you haven't.
Well, I tell it like it is, Eric. I'm not being mean.
All right, Eric. What can I do for you?
Well, I was calling to see if you guys had more information on what Hulk Hogan's show is going to be about later. I was thinking of calling into it.
Oh, yeah, Hulk Hogan's going to have a show here,
Yeah,
right?
Hulk Hogan's going to have a show tonight.
And it's Unleashed or something?
No, Uncensored it's called.
Uncensored.
Not that I've ever known him to be censored.
That's what I was saying. What could he be... What was he holding back?
Well, evidently we're going to find out tonight that Hulk Hogan Uncensored means Hulk is going to tell us something we didn't know before because he's been censored.
Do you know who his guests are going to be, if he's going to have any?
I think Bubba might be on there.
Oh, yeah, for some reason, and on Twitter, BTOS Radio blocked me from viewing them. I don't know why.
Well, you'll have to take that up with Bubba.
Yeah, why would they not want you to view them?
But tonight, Hulk discusses his life in and out of the ring.
So I guess he'll talk about the divorce and all of that stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Eric, you'll tune in. That's your thing.
Yeah, I will.
But they only allow people on the air to ask questions that know their 9 times table.
I know my 9 times table.
What's 9 times 4, Eric?
9 times 4 is...
Oof.
Uh-oh.
I know the 9 times tables is just...
You're gonna get Hulk's not gonna let you on. Which of the 9s do you know? Because clearly 9 times 4 isn't part of this. Jesus. All right, what's 9 times...
Wait. Earlier I said 9...
Eric, what's 9 times... Eric, what's 9 times 1?
You're cutting me off.
Red Ron!
Sorry.
Your brain is cutting you off, you retard.
Earlier I said 9 times 5 was 45.
Uh-oh.
9 less than 45 would be 34.
Atta girl.
I'm sorry.
You need a wheelchair for your brain, you idiot.
Eric, certainly with all the time you have in the day, you can learn your 9 times table. If you're going to play Sal for $5,000.
Eric, what's 9 times 1?
That's 9.
All right. Let's start with 8.
Fly him in. We got a game. We'll throw you in a duffel bag and we'll fly you in.
Part of the questions will be your 1 times table.
Just so you can get on the board.
Eric, what's 1 times 0?
So what was the answer on 9 times 4?
Anything times 0 is 0.
All right. So what's the 9 times 4 answer again, just so I can get it out there?
34.
Okay.
All right. I just want to make sure of that.
All right, very quickly, 9 times 7. Don't do any math. Go.
Forget it. If he doesn't know 9 times 4, how's he going to get 9 times 7? All right, Eric, I got to go.
All right, okay.
9 times 4, by the way, is 36.
Why tell him?
Because he should know.
Oh, whoops.
You're off by 2. That's not a big deal.
Oh, I was thinking the wrong way. I was thinking 9. Yeah, okay.
What were you thinking?
Well, 9 less than... For some reason, 9 less than 45 I thought was 34 instead of 36.
Right. Again, you're an idiot.
Well, yeah, the problem, Eric, is that you can't subtract either.
Right.
Yeah, that's another thing. Subtraction's going to be part of the test. Wait till we get to some subtraction, Eric. You're going to be screwed. Give him a subtraction question, Sal.
What's 100 minus 18?
Uh-oh.
9... Oh, wait. 82.
I think that's right.
That is right. Sal doesn't know.
We're like, hey, I don't know if he's right. How are we supposed to know the answer?
Right, you're so dumb, you're just bound to be wrong about everything.
If he plays you and wins Sal's money, can he bring a calculator? That's not fair, is it?
No.
Yeah, he could bring one.
You're letting him?
I don't want to be mean, but he won't be able to hit the button.
Won't need it.
All right.
How about, I'm not good at history. I don't know how he is on history.
Oh, hell. I'm going to wipe the floor with you on that one.
All right, who fought in the Civil War?
North and the South.
All right.
And who were the, what, let me see, I think I got this from last time. Who were the presidents of the North and the South? Am I right about that?
Yeah.
Lincoln was the North, and the South president... Oh, man, now I lost it. I know.
The president of the South was Tommy Lee from Motley Crue.
No, that wasn't true.
All right. Hey, listen, I got to move on. Eric, where's that from, that clip?
That's Cartman.
Oh,
South Park.
It's funny.
I usually know Civil War stuff because I've been to just about every Civil War battlefield with my family. Now I can't think of that one thing.
That's the problem with the game.
Yeah, because you were right on everything else. We're really shocked here.
All right, Eric. Anyway, I would like to get you down here for the game. So we'll see.
If you do it, there is something else in New York that I would like to check out while I'm there, but I don't know if you guys know it or not, but the show Hair has Diana in it. Did you guys know that?
Diana DeGarmo? Is she naked in it?
I have no idea. All I know is she's in it.
That's why he wants to see it.
I know in the original Hair, the entire cast gets naked at the end.
I don't think they've changed it.
So you're saying you're saying Diana DeGarmo is naked on stage?
Well, that would have to be, wouldn't it?
Wow, Eric.
I have not heard that part. All I've heard she's in it with Ace Young from American Idol.
Wow.
If she gets naked, you're going to blow a load right there at the theater.
Let everything hang out. Go ahead and come. Go ahead.
Sal, you got to call make a phony phone call, one of those lines with that guy.
We cut it up. It's tough because we don't have any yeses and nos, but we'll figure something out. We might call Poison Control Center as well.
We'll get the poison out of your system.
And
Get that poison out of your system, Raven.
Or we might do a Jack and Rob where he has Tourette's and all he could keep saying is meetings.
All right.
You're thinking a whole bunch of shit.
I see a whole
I'm not immature idiot that does phony phone calls with his boyfriend.
Wow.
All right.
Eric, if you lose to me, you have to go on the Sibian and ride it with that old creepy Fave Lampert.
Nope.
Come on.
That'd be good.
That'd be
go,
great.
Eric.
He's going to straddle you like a baby.
Go ahead and come. Go ahead.
Come on,
Let
Eric.
everything hang out.
Come on, Eric. We'll plop the whole wheelchair right on the Sibian
Let
if
her
you
go.
want it.
Let her go.
Not going to happen.
All right, so you're not taking
Get
the
that
challenge.
poison out of your system, Raven.
Eric, if you have 9 Civil War battlefields, and at each of the battlefields 4 soldiers died, how many died?
36.
What?
36.
That's correct. Okay, he's on top of his game.
All right.
All right, Eric, listen, I love you. Don't worry about anything. We'll hopefully one day you'll get here and you'll play Sal, okay?
Hey, Howard.
Right. Yeah.
It appears Diana DeGarmo does, in fact, get naked in hair.
Whoa.
You have to. The whole cast gets naked.
How do you know that?
Well, because I'm looking online. Ace Young and Diana DeGarmo get naked for their hair debut. Ace Young, he's another guy from that show, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do they have a picture?
Not of her naked, I'm sure.
I mean, of Ace Young. Who is Ace Young? I don't remember him.
Just, if I showed you the picture, it'd be like one of those guys from American Idol.
I think he was season 5.
Not that that means anything.
Yeah, I don't know them by season.
But I think he was another good-looking guy with a
yes.
name like Ace.
What if you see Ace naked, Eric, and you get excited?
That won't happen.
Diana DeGarmo naked.
Oof.
I'd like to see what's doing there. Sure, why not?
How old was she when you was on American Idol? 16?
Yeah.
I guess she's all grown up.
She's all grown up. Now she's a woman, naked.
Now she's naked.
Yeah.
She's got to be. She ain't a good singer.
Oh.
Put the mic down, honey. Let's see those tits. Yeah. Good acapella. Flash the Beaver. Let's go. Like we give a shit what she's singing. You think Diana DeGarmo wants to flash her twat on stage? No. She wants to sing, but she
Let the sun shine. All right, what am I doing the show with Sal?
I don't know.
Yes, I think you have a new
Floored out
product.
of my mind with Eric, so.
All right.
All right, take care, everyone. Have a great day. So long, folks.
Take care, Sal. All right, Eric, thanks.
Okay.
Later.
See ya.
Bye for now.
Bye.
All right, check in with Eric the Midget on a Monday. It's going well.
I'm retarded.
All right, I got to take a break. Just to talk about his app. We'll get the info on that. Beat finished taking his.
Yes.
Let's see. Let me see Beat. Beetlejuice. All right. Get some info.
Look at him. He's got a golf club in his hand as he comes in.
Look at Beat with the golf club, like Tiger Woods.
Oh, yeah.
All right, put on some headphones. You're like Tiger Woods. What is that?
I look just like him.
You look a little like Tiger Woods. I always said it. You know, Beat, good to have you here. What is this app you have? I understand you now have an app?
Yeah.
What is that? What do you do with it?
Well, it's like a talking thing, you know?
Yeah.
You talk on the app?
Yeah.
So what do? You got a phone, and then you press a button?
Yeah.
And then when you press the button, you start talking?
Yeah.
Let me hear that.
Let me find it first.
All right. You got your own iPhone?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You know how to work that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Did you lose more teeth? Did you lose some more teeth on the bottom? Yeah, look at this.
Oh, God, all his teeth are falling out?
Beat, you almost got no teeth.
I don't have any.
Yeah, well, you got them on the sides.
All right, what's
there's
that?
the app. Oh, there's the app, and there's a picture of Beetlejuice.
Okay, and then what happens?
And then, I don't know, I guess you press the button and something
If I
happens.
press the button.
Oh, I see. All right, okay.
What?
Well, it's talking, but you can't hear it. I'm not going to explain to Beat.
Right?
Yeah, I hear him talking. That's good. Hey, so Beat, it's $2
Oh,
a
they
night.
have different pictures of Beetle, too.
Yeah, you can turn it around or you can move the head.
Oh, my God, that's great.
No.
Oh, you got to see that, Howard.
It's hard to see. Let me
Hand
see.
that to Howard.
Let me just see. Hold it up. Oh, yeah, look at that.
And he can move it around. Move it around. Oh, you got to... Beetle, you got to show him.
Beat, that's some app. Who developed that? Did you work on that specifically
Beetle's
for your...
moving on the thing.
Yeah.
Did you create that specifically for your fans?
Well, I did, yeah.
Yeah. Did you work with an inventor or a scientist?
Yeah.
You did.
I'm a scientist, yeah.
Oh, you're a scientist.
Yeah.
So you invented it yourself?
Yeah.
How long did it take?
Oh, it takes longer than that. It takes about at least 40 hours.
40 hours of hard work.
Yeah.
Now, what is going on? Medicated Pete is now being managed by your manager?
Yeah.
And you don't like Medicated Pete?
Well, he's all right. He's a good kid.
He has an app as well, am I correct?
Right.
Right.
What's on his app?
But I don't want to put it on there.
You've worked on his app, too?
Oh, here's Pete. Hey, Pete, what's going on? Well, you got an app, too?
Yes, I do.
And you have the same manager as Beetlejuice?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. And what's on your app?
It's the same moving bobblehead doll.
Yeah.
But you know, just
And
says the words that I synonymous with, you know.
Yeah.
What are those words?
What words are you synonymous
Like the grunting and, you know, the yeah, and, you know.
And Pete, what's yours? What does your app say? What are you synonymous? What?
Batona.
Batona? You say
Yeah.
Batona? That's your word that you're associated with?
Batona.
Batona.
It's like a fucking woman's bird.
What does that mean, Beetle?
Huh?
What does that word mean?
That means woman's bias.
Really?
A woman.
Now, Pete, in my notes it says that you said you will definitely outsell Medicated Pete's app, right?
That's what it says.
Right. And are you saying that you will sell more apps than Medicated Pete?
Yep.
Yeah. And you also say that you met Medicated Pete's girlfriend.
Right.
Is she a nice girl?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
You like she's attractive?
Oh, she said, yeah. Oh, Beetlejuice, you're attractive. I love to do something with you.
Oh, really? She's after you?
Yeah.
Oh.
You tell me Medicated Pete's girlfriend said, Beetlejuice, you're attractive and I want you?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you good with her?
Oh, I probably would, yeah.
Yeah. And you said that, it says here when you met Medicated Pete's girlfriend, you asked her to turn around so you could stare at her ass.
Yep.
And she did it?
Yeah,
And she did. She did. Well, you got quite a way with the ladies. Pete, what do you think of that? Pete's going to bang your girlfriend.
Wow, I have some competition here. It's something.
You don't seem too threatened.
She knows I take it.
Pete, why did you say Medicated Pete likes to play with little boys?
Oh, hey, that's on his own. He said it on his own.
He said that to you?
Yeah.
He told you that?
Even Dominic can tell you. Dominic tried to blow him in downstairs in the room.
You say that Medicated Pete and Dominic got together?
Dominic tried to in the ass downstairs.
You're kidding.
Pete, you're cracking yourself up. What are you telling me, that Dominic the midget was trying to Medicated Pete in the ass?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And you say he blew him?
No, he tried to fuck him in the ass.
Oh, God.
Dominic sitting in the chair and said, yeah, I want him in the bathroom.
Hey, Pete, Baytona. I like that new word of yours. Now, Pete, of course you don't have little boys, and I don't believe you Dominic the midget, did you?
Of course not. No.
Of course not.
You know Dominic?
Yes. I don't know what happened here, by the way.
But when he went to sleep, Dominic wants to do it to him.
And Beetlejuice, also you claimed that you banged Tiger Woods' wife, Elin. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
How'd that happen?
Oh, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you met Elin. I guess she was upset about Tiger and all these different mistresses.
Yeah. She wanted me back.
Yeah, and where did you meet her? The gas station?
At the gas station.
Really? Yeah.
Plus, I met her at the go-go bar one night.
A go-go bar?
Yeah.
And you took her home to your place?
Yep.
And you
banged the
banged
hell out of her.
Right. Okay. Well, there's a claim. And you say you've banged most of Tiger Woods' mistresses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you say you banged them with a 9-iron.
Oh, yeah.
Would that be the 9-iron you're holding right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They call it the club iron.
Do they badmouth Tiger, these women? They don't
Oh,
like,
yeah.
They don't
What do
like,
they say? What do they say?
Oh, they say, I'm going to leave this guy. I hate him. I'll go with Beetle House. I'm him.
All right. One day, let me smell your 9-iron. I bet you there's a lot of stories
it's
there.
2 times bigger, though.
How do you have sex with a girl with a 9-iron? What do you do with it?
Me?
Yeah.
I just shove it right in.
Into their vaginas?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they like that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Well, by the way, Beetlejuice was recently a guest on Superfan Roundtable, where Wendy the Retard called in, and you actually were very nice to her. You advised her on how to get her own app, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
she wanted me to put her in the go-go bar, and she wanted to dance. I said, yeah, give me $100,000, you get in.
Oh.
Well, you're a very, very generous man.
I'm the only man. I'm the only guy in there, so.
Well, Beetle, I got to tell you, it's always such a breath of fresh air to see you. You look great. You always have great stories.
Apparently he's been going to the Go-Go bar a lot.
Yeah, you're going to the Go-Go.
I'm the manager there, though.
You're the manager?
Yeah, I'm the big boss.
Ralph, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, I got to give Beetlejuice some advice. So I'm looking over his app, and while it seems fun and funny, it's $3.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. That, if anything, should be 99 cents. I mean, I would probably, right now, I'm in the App Store, I'm looking at it, right? I'm seeing this thing. I'd buy it for $1. $3? You're crazy.
Maybe Ralph makes a good point. Is it too expensive? If you charged $1, you'd probably do a lot more business. Why the $2.99 price tag? That's what I'm thinking.
Well, because I put it up more, that's why.
Yeah, you want more money.
Yeah, but you're being greedy, man.
Hey, money is money, brother.
In the app world, this is
the money, the app is going to cost you more.
Why not $99?
Because I put it up there, that's why.
That'd be funny if Pete's app was $99.
You only have to sell a couple then.
Right. Are many people buying it, Pete? I mean,
yeah, a couple of people are buying it.
Yeah, because Ralph, I mean, here's a guy who'd probably spend $1 on it, but he won't spend $3.
Yeah, and I'm being serious. I would just grab it, but not for $3, man.
All right.
Hey.
All right, Nick, go ahead. A quick question for Beetlejuice. See Beetlejuice and Medicated Pete March 12th through the 14th at the Monster Mania Horror Fest at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Those two guys double teaming. Nick, go ahead.
Thanks, Howard. Hey, Beetlejuice, how many women have you been with at once, and how many women have you been with in one day?
One day? Give me at least 30.
Wow.
30 in one day?
Yep, in one day.
And how many at one time? Like how many?
One time?
Yeah.
I take like 2 or 3 of them.
2 or 3 at a time.
Okay, so how many women have you been with in one day?
He just said 30. How many times are you going to ask the same question? The man's busy. Mel, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Howard? Hey, I've been looking for this Beetle all over town. My wife is leaving me because Beetle, I'm coming after you.
Did you get this guy's wife?
Yeah.
You did?
She wanted me. I said, yeah, let's go.
Beetle, how much do you weigh?
Hey, I weigh more than you, pal.
I'm coming to get you, dude. She said
I weigh about 140 pounds, buddy. You couldn't reach a stand.
Yeah, it ain't over, dude. I'm coming to get you.
You better come and get me because you ain't strong enough, pal.
I want revenge against you, dude.
Is this Tiger Woods? Sounds like Tiger Woods on the phone.
Oh, you can come back to me if you want it. Because, if you want to come, you better come and get some because I'm coming after you, pal.
You better watch your back, man.
Watch my back?
All right, Scott, go ahead.
I don't think so, pal.
Scott, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, the funniest thing about this is Robin telling him to hand you the phone. There's no way your germaphobe self is handling.
Did you believe that? When Robin said it, I went, Robin, are you insane?
You gotta see it.
All right, let's go to Mike. Mike, go ahead. Oh, no, this is...
Hey, Beetle, this is your underwear calling. There's a big...
Yeah, what do you want? Jerk off?
This is...
Beetle, it smells awful in there. This is your underwear.
Yeah, that's your face.
Right.
I wiped it on your face. How's that?
The guy says he's your underwear. All right. Listen, Beat, you got a lot going on. I'm so happy for you with the app. I think it's great news. I think you're going to be a millionaire.
I am a millionaire. What you think I'm making the money for?
What are you going to do with all the money once it comes in?
Me? I ain't going to do nothing.
Will you retire?
Sit down and have a good time with the women.
Will you retire?
Me?
From show business?
At least another 20 years.
You will continue to work in show business even though you're a millionaire?
Yep.
Because you love the business?
Yep.
And you love meeting your fans and you love going out and doing things? Wow, isn't that great, Robin?
I'm glad that he's not going away.
Let's also party with Beat March 29th at the Wobbly Barn in Killington, Vermont. Beat makes his way into the Vermont area.
Oh, you're going up to Killington? You're going to ski?
Oh, yeah. And they're going to be with the women all day night.
And the Beetlejuice and Medicated Pete 3D talking bobblehead iPhone apps are now available at the iStore, as we mentioned, which, as we said, $2.99. And for more information or to book Beat, go to jollydwarf.com. It's certainly a full play from our friend Beetlejuice. One last call from Jim. Jim, go ahead for Beat.
Hey, Beetle, you're kind of a backstabber trying to Pete's girlfriend like that, brother.
Yeah, what about that? Beat, what about the code of man? You don't try to medicate Pete's girlfriend. What's the story with that? Come on.
Hey, she wants me to.
You didn't, but she wants it.
Hey, she wants to.
How did she tell you that?
Oh, she just told me about her car. She said, oh, Peter, I left her.
Really?
What do you do? What do you do, Beat, when a girl says to you, "I want to"? You know, he's a good. You know,
I said,
Pete's,
come on, you ready?
Yeah, but Pete's a good friend. I mean, is that a moral dilemma for you? Like you go, oh
hey,
man, I don't want to.
I'm a delivery man.
You're a
you
delivery.
just have to do it, huh?
Oh yeah.
When you say you're a delivery man, in other words, you just have to deliver.
I just have to do it.
All right. Well, there you have it. I mean, I guess there's no moral dilemma.
I guess he's going to sleep with your girlfriend, Pete.
No loyalty.
Uh-oh.
You don't feel bad about Pete? I mean, you love Pete.
Oh, he's a good friend, but hey, it happens, it happens.
Pussy is pussy, right?
Pussy is pussy. You got to have it.
Right. It's man's best friend.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All right. Well, there you have learned something today from Beetlejuice.
Hey, there is no code.
There's no code of men, I guess.
Love you, baby.
All right.
Thanks, bro.
All right, Mike, go ahead. One last call for Beetlejuice. He's very busy today. He's out promoting his app. Mike, go ahead.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
Beetle, I want a refund. I bought your app, and every time I use it, my phone ends up smelling like shit.
Yeah. Know why your phone smells like such a garbage?
It's just like your diaper.
Yeah, it's not my diaper. It look like my cock in your mouth.
Hey, listen,
right in your wife's ass.
I'll smack you so hard it's not going to
you could have smacked the goddamn shoebox.
I want my money back.
You want your money back?
All right, Ronnie, go
Come
ahead.
get
You're on
it,
the air.
faggot.
Go ahead, Ronnie.
Hey, brother, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, I just want to know, well, why the hell does Ralph think that he can call up there and tell Beetle how much to charge for his app, you know?
Yeah, was Ralph out of line when he said you were charging too much money for your app? That wasn't right, right?
Oh, my money costs more than what that crap he got.
Right.
We don't want to hear that lisp mouth.
Oh, yeah, go get yourself, you fit. You punk.
Well, Beat, I thought he was trying to defend you, but what the hell do I know? Listen, you got to fight any battle you fight. You know, you're the man, Beat, and I love you. I think you're the greatest, and I love this app you got. I'm excited about it. I'm going to download it myself and check it out.
It's only for the iPhone.
I'm going to get an iPhone just because of this app.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I want you to get that.
It's so much fun to see Beat on an app. I mean, I can't believe it. It's fantastic.
And you can promote it anytime you want.
I certainly will, and I'll do it now. Make sure you get that. And also see Beetlejuice and Medicated Pete March 12th through the 14th at the Monster Mania Horror Fest at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. What are you going to be doing there? A little stand-up?
Yeah.
A little stand-up. You too, Pete?
A little signing session.
Signing session. All right. Sounds like fun. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Good to see you, Beat. And,
Thank you.
And check in with us again soon, please.
I probably will.
All right. We'll be back right after these
Oh, and plus I got another one coming out, too.
Oh, another app.
You have another app up your sleeve?
Yeah.
What's that one like?
It's going to be something else, but you'll see.
Well, you know...
In a couple of days, you'll see.
And for anyone like Ralph who thinks the price is too high, you know, $2.99's a bargain. You could charge $10,000 for one of these apps, right?
Oh, yeah. Mine's like over $10,000.
Right. All right. So we'll be back right after one last word from Dave. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
Beetle, I was just curious. Are you still, having Howard's wife?
You're not having...
Oh, probably. He's probably on the side. But he
what I've
wouldn't
been
know,
hearing.
but he probably know.
No.
But he wouldn't say it. But if I would have told Howard I did it, he wouldn't know it.
I don't mind you banging Pete's girlfriend, but my wife, I mean, I'm a married man. Stop it.
Hey, Howard.
You stay out of there.
Hey, Howard.
What?
Hey, everybody got to get a piece of it.
Look at this guy.
Talking about.
What are you talking about, Pete? I'm your friend.
I know, but I love it, though. But you are my friend, but I love it.
No wonder she's always smiling.
I make her smile, that's why.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't doing it.
You haven't used that golf club on her, have you?
A couple of times.
Oh, no.
You used a golf club on my wife?
Oh, yeah, she said she loves it.
Oh, man. If you weren't my best friend, I'd kick your ass right now.
Oh.
But I love you.
I'll let you slap it down.
Thanks, brother. Thank you. All right, Beat. Beat's busy with the golf club with my wife.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Hey, Beat, you like my scarf?
Oh, I like your scarf,
Thank you, man.
All right, scarf out, man. Whoa.
All right, I borrowed it from Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah, borrowed a secret. I can get that in an hour.
Hey, by the way, you see that golf club? You should use it on my next guest, Lisa Lampanelli. She loves it.
Oh, she loves it. Oh,
Have you ever dated Lisa?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he put a golf club in Lisa, and he lost it.
After I did that, I put the big one in.
You had a bigger one, huh?
Oh, yeah.
And you lost that one, too.
Oh, no. Mine was extra large.
Pete was like, Lisa, I can't find my golf club in here. You need a 30-iron.
Little brain iron.
All right. Anyway, I got to take a break. We'll come back. We got a couple of things to do, including go back to the Adult Video News Awards. I got to play you Gary Coleman from last week.
Oh, yeah. Gary's having all kinds of problems.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's all messed up, that kid.
Yeah. When Beal said that.
Yeah. When he was out wrestling, the guy tried to kill him.
That's right.
Oh, Artie, him out of the ring.
Artie Lang's on the phone. Hold on. He wants to say hello.
You know Artie.
You know Artie. Hey, Artie.
You're really pissing me off. You really are.
Why?
How long should I wait for the $5,000, you cocksucker?
You owe him $5,000?
Who, Artie?
Yeah.
Artie, you owe me $5,000. That's why what happened? What happened to you?
Well, how long should I wait for the $5,000? You tell me. How long should I wait for the 5 G's?
5 G's. Come on. Your girlfriend could have owe me
$5,000 for the show. You're saying stupid shit.
Yeah, I say stupid shit, but your girlfriend like to get blown.
You're a loser faggot.
I'm a loser faggot, but I look good, don't I? Yeah, but your wife looks good, but she got a nice ass.
You piece of shit.
Artie,
I'm a piece of
Beatle's
shit,
going to give you a free app, so don't talk negatively.
I am mad about it.
All right. Calm down. All right, Pete. Yeah, you see, you made friends with him. All right. Listen, Beat, what is it, Gary?
Beat's people are bummed out. You know, the app isn't $3. It's $1.99.
Oh, it's $1.99.
He said they don't know why Ralph was on it because they said it's $1.99.
I thought somebody said
it says
$2.99.
It says $2.99 on my notes.
Beats managers told me it's $1.99.
Oh, it's $1.99.
Well, I put it up a little higher, though.
Oh, you jacked it up?
Yep.
Oh, Beat jacked it up.
You're changing the price?
You mean someone asked Beat what the price is and they believed them?
I jacked it up, brother.
All right. Well, Beat, listen, congratulations, and I'm glad you lowered the price. That's smart. Now everyone can afford it.
It's on sale.
Now it's on sale.
Yeah, it's on sale, but once it goes higher, it's going to go higher.
All right. Good point. Now's the time to get it. See, for real, it does say $2.99. Tell the manager it says $2.99 on there. I'm looking at it right now.
It went higher.
No. See, just went lower and then went higher. All right. Anyway, guys, straighten that out.
Got to be higher, though.
All right. We'll be back right after these words. All right. You ready? Eric.
I was wondering when we'd get to this.
Hello, Eric.
Good morning. Please vote for Sanjaya.
Well, you finally came to your senses.
No, you guys cut that.
No. I didn't cut anything. You just said, please vote for Sanjaya.
Richard did it. I never said that.
Thank you for jumping on board.
No, Robin. Please vote for Sanjaya.
Stop saying it, Eric. You're too enthusiastic.
You're obviously joining our movement. You realize you were wrong.
I'm not joining your movement. Sorry to say. Please vote for Sanjaya.
So you said it again. I just heard it.
Please stop playing that.
Please stop playing what?
That clip.
What clip?
Please vote for Sanjaya.
Man, he's more into it than any of us.
Yeah, he can't stop.
We're going to vote for Sanjaya.
All right, already.
We're voting.
It was great. I'm watching last night.
Oh.
I actually fell asleep and I TiVoed, so I woke up like 1 in the morning. I guess you'd have number 1. And
I
not
know,
only
it's now like the presidential election. I can't go to sleep until I know.
It's so great. In fact, some people are saying American Idol likes it because they felt this season would have been very lame, and that now that this is happening, everyone's tuning in. They're getting record high numbers.
Absolutely. I'm watching, and I didn't watch last season.
First of all, Gwen Stefani looked so hot last night.
But was she lip-syncing?
You know what? Probably, but that song she sang is so bad. And I like some of her shit, but man, that was bad.
After you hear it about 500 times, you're going to love it.
Really? I don't think so. Not that one. I know when I'm going to like something. Not that one. I'd be very surprised if I end up liking it.
Why was Akon there? They made such a big, or whatever his name was.
Because he's a black guy.
They were saying, oh, you know, we got another superstar here. And he came out and said, hey-yo, hey-yo, or something.
Yeah, I'd like that gig. Hey, Mark, didn't she look... Mark, didn't she look hot?
Hello?
Didn't she look hot?
Man, that Gwen Stefani, man, she is smoking.
But
I don't care what Ralph says about her, man. She's unbelievable.
But he doesn't know anything. He's gay. I'm jumping on the Ralph is gay bandwagon.
He must be, if he doesn't recognize the appeal of Gwen Stefani.
And I lent him my copy of James Bond, and he calls me up and goes, I was very disappointed. It was bad. And I was like, No,
Is
it
he
wasn't.
out of his mind?
It's like there's so many bad movies. It was finally a good one. Don't diss James Bond. Eric, did you like that song from Gwen Stefani?
I guess I'm not too much of a fan of her music.
But you're turned on by her, right?
She looked good last night, definitely.
Did you watch the show in your PJ pants?
No.
What do? You wear your regular clothes when you're watching Idol, and then you change...
Or do you dress up?
And then you change into PJ pants afterwards?
Well, I went out for a little while last night to do some things, so I still had my...
What are you doing?
Clothes. I had to go out and get some things from the grocery store.
You shop your own groceries? That's good.
Why do you do that?
But you have people?
Yeah, doesn't somebody have to go with you? You might as well just...
This must be a whole production. Yeah, did someone go with you?
Yeah, my roommate.
Oh, so you help. I would think you get in the way.
I would just say, why don't you go?
Yeah. You'll probably get it done much faster.
What? You have a roommate, so you just live with... I thought you lived with your parents.
No, he moved into this apartment, remember?
Oh, wow. How hip.
God, fat ass, you're behind.
And I think the roommate gets to live there for free as long as he, wipes Eric's ass and stuff.
Oh, you have an ass wiper?
No.
He calls that a roommate.
Do you have a guy, is he insanely tall to offset you or something?
Eric, Eric, doesn't the guy get to live there for free as long as he does for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, how much is the rent? I'll write a check right now.
Said.
What does he have to do for you?
Cook and clean and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a wife?
No.
Yeah.
Do you come too?
No.
Oh, he do?
Wait
no,
a second.
neither.
Eric wants to say something, so I'm going to let him say it.
Please vote for Sanjaya.
Wow, that's major.
I'm glad you changed your mind.
Turning him means that everybody's coming over.
Yeah. Everyone loves the movie.
I haven't.
Here's that song Gwen Stefani did last night. I don't get it. But she's hot. That's horrible.
Oh, she's just jumping on the retro bandwagon started by Christina Aguilera.
Oh, is that right? Is that popular?
That's sort of like the Andrews Sisters kind of sound. Aguilera did a song sort of
popular?
like that. Yeah, and it was a hit.
Oh. See, Eric, Robin knows a lot about Idol and popular music. She's a regular maven.
Yeah, she didn't even know that Dancing with the Stars only had one member of it. The guy that won Drew Lachey, 98 Degrees.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Because she's
it
not
was
effeminate like you.
Stupid boy bands. I don't even care about them.
No, you're right. She should know that.
One is just like the next to me.
Oh, come on.
Band.
You should have known that. You want to be an expert.
Up on Robin.
What?
I'm sure it showed up on robinswrong.com.
I'm sure it did, too.
Who do you think she is, Lou Pearlman? Hey, Eric, I'm curious now. You got me fascinated. How often do you and your life mate...
Oh, stop it, Artie. The guy's handicapped. He's got to have somebody there to help him. You guys he worked out a deal.
Hey, Artie, at least if I had sex with a woman, I wouldn't crush her.
That's
When's
true.
the last time you had sex with a woman?
Never.
I never had sex with a woman because I'm handicapped.
Well, at least I wouldn't crush him if I did.
Well, you let me know when you're abroad. We'll talk about it.
Please vote for Sanjaya.
Okay, we're voting.
Hey, Ramon, what do you want to say?
I'm sick and tired of hearing this little faggot every morning. Deep down inside, he's in love with that little other faggot, Sanjaya.
I agree with you, Gay Ramon.
What would you do to Sanjaya, Gay Ramon? He's hot, right?
Oh, my God. He's got to have the sweetest pink butthole. So fucking,
Oh, how creepy.
Who ever heard of a sweet pink butthole?
You know, I wanted to ask you guys something.
I've never seen one of those on a guy.
I wanted to ask ask you, I wonder if you agree with this. Beth said something on The View that I thought was interesting. She said that he was sort of androgynous.
Yes.
Like,
her
for a young girl.
Her point was
is that true? I never saw it.
She was saying that a lot of people are voting for these little girls because they're not afraid. It was that whole thing I was talking about the other day, how the little girls who are 12, prepubescent girls are afraid of men with body hair, anyone that looks like a man.
Right.
And what appeals to them is like the Bobby Shermans and the David Cassidys and the boy bands, because they're not threatening. They look like young boys. So Sanjaya, while he can't sing, they like him because he looks like someone who would be safe.
He wouldn't hurt them.
But to an older
And
chick,
we've never, on American Idol, actually had one of those, which is, a lot of times the American Idol is someone who can't sing, but is just very cute.
Right.
Because I've heard other people say that he's actually, like, adult women say Steven. Or is that
right. They like him.
Well, he's got it all, it sounds
And you can see Gay Ramone likes him.
Gay Ramone,
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me what you do to him again. I forgot something about a pink...
I would stick my tongue deep up that little ass.
That is creepy. Wow. Oh, God, is that creepy.
Okay.
Wow, Gay Ramone.
Ooh. What would that little bit on?
Eric, what would you do to
Eric, what would you do?
Sanjaya?
Eric, let's say you were alone with Sanjaya. He's totally nude, tied up in your bed. What would you do to him?
Nothing. Go in the damn direction. I'm straight, you dumb fucking Gay Ramone.
Gay Ramone, what would you do to Eric if you had him, like, completely nude?
Oh, I would bend him over my lap and I smack that little sore ass of his.
Hey, jackass, did you happen last night? I asked somebody to help me ask a female former contestant of American Idol out on a date.
Hey, Ramon.
Yeah.
What would be really hot is converting a straight midget to a gay midget.
Ooh.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that in 5 minutes, hour.
How would you do it?
Oh, please, leave me alone with him in a room. 2 seconds, he's gay.
I agree with Gay Ramone. I think he could do it.
Yeah, I can do that. 2
You would have
seconds.
Eric the gay midget?
Oh, please do it. Please do it.
Eric the gay midget.
Eric the homo midget. I love it.
What would you do? You'd blow him?
Who, Eric?
Yeah.
No, I have him blow me.
Wow.
Oh, Eric.
Would you use Eric to someone else? Would you strap Eric on?
Hey, Eric. Gay Ramone's saying if he was alone in a room with you, within minutes you'd be blowing him.
Oh, for sure.
Not a chance in hell.
Oh, Eric, don't be a little homophobe. Come on.
Hey, Ramone.
Yeah.
Give Eric some phone right now.
Eric.
He does it, I'm hanging up. Bye.
What a little homophobic midget.
Give him a little love talk.
Eric. Hey, Eric. Someone thick, Eric.
Oh.
Is Eric there?
He's there.
He wants
He
it.
hung up, I think.
Are you there, Eric?
Please vote for Sanjaya.
All right, Ramon. Thank
I
you.
gotta go. Bye. Love you.
That was a great call by Ramon. Thank you.
Ramon checking in.
Who would have known today the argument would be between Eric and Gay Ramone?
You never know how the show's going to turn out.
Oh, that was great. But Sanjaya, yeah, and I'm noticing that I don't think the other contestants like him.
Oh, they have to hug him and stuff, and they're just so pissed. They're
But
pissed.
they don't, they hug each other, they hold hands when it's time for them to learn their results. And Sanjaya just stands there and then he sits down. Nobody really congratulates him or shows him any affection.
No, come on, they're pissed. Steve, you're on in Philadelphia.
Hey, Eric, I'm taking your advice, dude.
You're voting for Sanjaya?
Please vote for Sanjaya.
I mean, American Idol's got...
I was really looking forward to kicking your ass in wrestling trivia, but I guess that's off now since you're converted.
Yeah, Eric's not...
Last night, I'm upstairs and my wife's downstairs watching it, and Sanjaya is safe, and I scream, "Yeah!" from upstairs, and she goes, it's a shame, because now they're going to vote somebody off because you are keep voting for Sanjaya.
We're splitting up a lot of households.
I know, but it's so funny. I mean, I not only was he voted in, but he wasn't even in the bottom three.
He's way safe.
Listen to this. I got a letter from a guy. He goes, hey, now, Howard, I personally voted for Sanjaya. Now, this guy's not kidding. 14,000 times last night.
How did he do that?
Each call was confirmed. If this guy doesn't make the cut, the fix is definitely in. I would love to share with you how I voted so many times, but I don't really want to tip off the Idol show as to what I'm doing, since as the contest gets more competitive, I plan to vote 50 to 100,000 times per show for him.
Make him number one.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yeah. So I'm not going to even talk to this guy. I don't want to jinx his system.
You know, I think the American Idol show should love it, and I just always base it on the fact that I'm actually curious to watch it now.
Well, you know what's great?
I want to see what the kid looks like.
What's making it fun, this is turning into great promotion for our show, and it's like really, you know, kind of snowballing. People are getting in on it. So here's some of the news reports that have come out. Well, first, here's Sanjaya being told he's safe, which was great cause for celebration for me at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Sanjaya, would you stand up, please? You sang Bathwater. America voted, and you are not going to be out in the center of the stage. You are safe. Take a seat.
That little should get up and say, thank you, votefortheworst.com. Thank you, Howard Stern fans.
Do they cut the Simon Cowell at that point? Is he pissed?
No. Now, when everybody else stands up, Artie, they say the judges said. The judges aren't even saying anything about Sanjaya.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know what? We made those judges shut their mouth.
You know who I got to call? I got to call my mother. I got to see how she's the biggest American Idol fan I know. I got to see what she thinks about your little movement here.
Well, all of us are ruining American Idol. It's so great. I mean, it's the #1 show on television, and it's getting ruined.
I feel personally involved now with the show.
Wait till the really good black chick singers have to go home.
Well, you know what? When somebody said the other day that you know, unfortunately somebody else has to go home if Sanjaya is not voted off, those people weren't going to wind up in the final two anyway.
But even let's say...
There can only be a final two.
Not only that, the people who are really good are going to be around to the end, and if they're really good, give them a record contract. Clay Aiken did better than the winner.
You know what? Let me say this also about that. Hey, sing your heart out every week now. You don't have pads. Right. You better be singing like a finalist every week.
Yeah, or else we'll get pissed off.
I mean, that's funny. I mean, my mother is an insane American Idol fan. I didn't realize how much until, like, even recently, so I got to see what she thinks.
You better hook her up with Eric and get them tickets to the show.
All right, here's a woman named Helen Raptis. I don't know who she is. She's on a TV show. Hey, J.D., when you do these clips, you should write down what show they're on. It says AMNW. What's AMNW?
It's AM Northwest. That's about as much room I had to name the show, so.
Great. It's just the computer age. You should have more room.
I guess that's one of the, like, new things are going to be.
What is that? You said? He has to repeat everything he says to me. It's so funny. I always feel bad. I was like, what'd you say?
You have to cut and paste.
Well, what did you say?
That's going to be one of the new things they put in with the upgrade.
Okay.
Even he loses interest in what he's saying while he's saying it.
I've never seen a guy gets bored with himself so quickly. What do you do, like halfway through a sentence, you go, I don't even care?
Even when he's talking about him.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like talking about myself, period. But no, I'm trying to say, you know.
When's your family reunion coming up? I got to get that camera ready for that.
No.
We're going to that. Oh, you're all excited to see your mom?
What, are you going to cry? You don't want us to see?
No, she doesn't want anyone there.
Please. You tell her that's what you do for a living.
Look, she's got to own up to having had you as a child. Come on.
Well, she just doesn't want that.
She doesn't want the media.
The media.
It's not media. It's how
I don't want it there either.
It's the king of all media. JD's like, where'd you go to college? I went there.
But like, what happens? Like, I can't possibly be the only person who will, like, does everyone always go to you, what'd you say? Like, are people always saying that?
Everyone on Earth.
I do mumble a lot.
Yeah, so like, when you're in regular conversation with people, I mean, I know I always feel bad going, what'd you say? But do you get that, like, all throughout the day?
Yes.
Yeah, and as the day goes on, you probably get even more dopey.
How many words can you say before you lose interest?
Like 3, I know.
Oh, no, it just depends on what I'm talking about, I guess. I don't know.
Talk about your mom.
What about her?
When are you going to Hawaii?
I don't know.
It's not Hawaii. She's coming here.
Oh, that's right. When are you
Where's
going?
she going?
Where's she going?
There's a reunion in Tennessee.
And where? In the tennis court? What? No, seriously, let him talk.
There's a reunion in Tennessee. And
when is it?
I don't know if I want to give out exact information.
What month?
August.
August. Okay, so we got some time. Now, I heard you're going to your dad's house this weekend.
I'm going to Ohio next week.
Next week, and you're going to spend time with your dad?
And my brother.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to give out the information. We don't need the exact number of the VFW hall you're doing this in.
Really?
Just general info is fine.
Did you get laid lately? Are you still banging that
Is
porn
that
star?
porn star still in your life? Yeah.
Well, we haven't really talked that much lately, but no, I haven't gotten laid recently.
When's the last time you got laid?
Probably Vegas.
Yeah, when you saw her.
No.
Yeah.
You should have gone for that hand job with that Nicole Sheridan chick.
Good thing you stayed away from all those other girls so she wouldn't get jealous.
You need a short thing in town, man. You do. You need a slam dunk in town.
I'm pretty sure she's staying virginal for you.
No, she's not.
Do you talk to her?
Not recently, not in the past week or couple
It's over, isn't it?
No, it's not over. It's just,
It's so
I don't
over.
really read.
It's so over, dude.
She is sacrificing for you. She's only guys with AIDS tests now.
All right, thank you, J.D. All right.
You're welcome.
All right, so this clip is
Thanks,
from...
Mumbles.
Oh, hey, what is it, Eric?
That really pissed me off, you big-nosed piece of shit. Don't you ever do that again.
What?
I am a straight man.
Midget.
I'm a straight midget.
You know what? So if you were really straight, then why are you so offended when a gay guy comes on to you if you're secure?
Because I am.
Maybe he stirred up feelings.
What, you are insecure?
No, I'm not, dumbass.
Dude, being gay will get you thrown out of the mafia. You better be careful. Frado hears about this.
We got a gay godfather.
You're a fairy godfather.
How do you know you're straight? You never had...
So what?
You don't know. You might get alone in that room with...
Maybe that's why he doesn't like Sanjaya. He's having
Makes you uncomfortable.
feelings.
You might yearn cock.
No, I don't, fat ass.
Well, we know you don't urine cock, so why would you be so
what's the
freaked
big
out?
deal?
Why don't you go with roll with the punches, dude? If Ramon said he wanted to feed me in my pink little hole,
I'd be complimented.
I'd be like, wow, great. I'm glad you want me, but I'm not into that.
I'd go, I'm not sure it's pink, but...
Like, you get so offended, you have to hang up. Like, dude, chill.
That makes you think about a guy.
It's almost like you got overly freaked out.
Yeah, you don't want anybody to know.
Thou doth protesteth too much.
Yeah. Would you be mad if I said on the air, hey, Eric, I'm going to turn you into a Chinese person? Would you be upset about that?
I can make you Chinese in 2 seconds.
No, wait. Would you be upset if I said that?
No, because you can't do that.
Okay. So if I said to you, I'm going to put you in the room with a Chinese guy who can turn you Chinese, would you hang up on me?
No.
Okay. So I just said, Gay Ramon was on, he says, I'm going to go in a room with you and turn you gay, and you hang up the phone. What's that tell you?
Nothing.
It tells you think that's possible.
No, it's not.
Then why'd you hang up?
Because it just pissed me off that you were doing that.
We didn't do anything. We put somebody on the phone to talk to you.
Someone was attracted to you for once in your miserable life.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Well, I tell you what, until you vote for Sanjaya, every time you call in, Gay Ramon's going to call in and tell you what he's going to do to you.
So there.
What do you think of that?
I just hope that dumbass Sanjay is gone next week, too.
You know, admit now for the first time on this radio station that now you believe Sanjaya could go all the way.
He can't.
Admit that you now feel there's a chance that he could go all the way. Admit it.
No.
You're worried.
Admit you're worried.
I'm not. He's not going to go all the way.
You didn't think he'd get into the final 10.
You said this wouldn't go more than a week, and now he was firmly in the top finalists last night. He wasn't even in the bottom 3, my man. And this is only growing, this movement.
It needs to stop.
What?
It needs to stop.
Oh.
Please vote for Sanjaya.
No. It's not going to stop.
We're not stopping.
Here, listen to this. This is Helen Rapidis, or Raptis. She's really bothered by Sanjaya.
Oh, really?
And Howard Stern. She's just bothered. This is so great.
What is her? She's not bothered by Iraq. She's bothered by
this. This is what bothers her.
I mean, little girls like him, clearly, from that 13-year-old girl that we saw in the audience. But you know what? I'm starting now to be really bothered by the whole Howard Stern thing where they're having people keep him in just
right, and they vote for the worst website.
Yeah.
All
that's mean-spirited, and he's a kid, and we should give him some kind of, break.
Yeah, to keep him alive. Here's what I don't like about it. I mean, yeah, he's a good-looking kid. He can be a little flippant with Simon because Simon dishes it out. But he doesn't have the talent to be this far into the game.
Right.
And so by him remaining there, it corrupts the entire competition.
Which is what Howard Stern and VoteForTheWorst.com is trying to do.
Duh.
What does this guy know about talent anyway?
It corrupts the entire thing.
Eric, we're corrupting the entire thing. Do you realize how great this is? We're corrupting the entire thing. They have to come to us. They have to sit down with us. And I'll have a show where, like, Simon and Randy and Paula come in, and the guy from Vote for the Worst will be here, and we'll all be together in the room.
We'll have a conference.
But they're going to have to come here. And God is my witness. I would have made you a major part of American Idol, but you f***ed up. So forget that. That's off the table. There's going to be a big picture of the whole crew here on stage at American Idol, minus you. Because you didn't vote.
Like I said before, I don't have to vote in order to be able to go to the tapings and stuff like that.
We were talking about more than just getting to go to the tapings, you little nut. Can't you hear?
You would have been part of American Idol.
We were talking about a barbecue at Randy's.
I'm talking about front row seats every week and demanding that you'd be shown for at least 10 seconds, for at least reaction shots.
And not only that, we were going to have Ryan Seacrest going to you from time to time on various shows, talking to you to get your reaction.
But no, you couldn't have fun. You blew it this time.
Instead, we're locking you in a room with a gay Chinese guy.
Instead, you got to blow Gay Ramon.
Oh. Nope.
Nope.
As I said,
you would have gotten more camera time than that 11-year-old girl. In fact, you would have been the 11-year-old girl.
You'd have been crying.
Didn't you see the woman? She was 13, not 11.
Whatever.
Oh, here we go. Nitpicking.
I hope Don Johnny Frato, the capo de tutto capo, doesn't find out you were flirting with a gay guy on these airwaves.
Hey, Jerry, you're on the air in Newark.
How you doing? Union. Eric, I hear that Sanjaya's, they're trying to get Sanjaya at WrestleMania. He's going to put on nice little wrestling trunks.
Yeah, I heard that, too. They're going to have Sanjaya at WrestleMania. Did you hear that, Eric?
Oh, God, I hope not.
Sanjaya's going to go to everything you love.
Going to ruin wrestling now.
You like to see him in those nice, tight little trunks, Eric?
No, I wouldn't.
Well, you were real mean to Robin. You called the F and B, and you shouldn't do that. Why do you do that, Eric? You're real ungrateful.
Yeah, we could get a big, we could take you to WrestleMania, and then Gay Ramon can blow you, except WrestleMania while you're watching Sanjaya.
I got a great one. Hey, Eric, guess who's pitching opening day for the A's? Sanjaya.
He's throwing out the opening pitch?
He's pitching for the A's.
He's pitching.
That'd be
He's not
great.
throwing out the opening pitch.
I love you guys.
Everyone is having so much fun with this except for Eric. He can have fun. Siobhan, you're on the air.
Yeah, I want to tell Eric that even I'm voting for Sanjaya, and I never vote.
And she doesn't have a phone.
And Siobhan has no money.
Yeah, and like I loved his ponytail mohawk.
The faux hawk.
Yeah, it was so awesome. And even though I wanted that fat guy to win, the one who looks like Mark Volman from Flo and Eddie,
Yeah.
I still voted for Sanjaya.
Of course. Well, thank you, Siobhan. And Eric, I don't know what to tell you. Here's another person. This is Brian Kilmeade from, where is he from? Fox and Friends. Fox and Friends saying that Howard Stern is destroying the voting process.
I think tonight is going to be great. I have a feeling that this whole competition could be in a tizzy because someone's messing with it. The Vote for the Worst campaign and the Howard Sterns are destroying the voting process.
Well, and the hunger strike.
And they said that every year.
A lot of people are getting real thin.
Yeah, there's some chick, this big fat chick I saw on YouTube. I should play that again. She's fasting because of American Idol, and she doesn't want Sanjaya to win.
Right.
So she says she will not eat until Sanjaya loses. Meanwhile, nobody cares.
Right. We're still voting for Sanjaya.
And I guarantee you she's eating.
I'm not going to stop eating until he wins.
Hey, Gary, where's the tape of that chick saying that she won't eat until Sanjaya is voted off?
Yeah, take 2 seconds. JD, put it back up right now.
All right, tell them to put it on JD page 1.
Okay.
All right. Here's Jill Dobson. She, I think, is from MSNBC or something. And she'd be very surprised if Sanjaya would win Idol. They're all talking about it.
Well, he's gonna win.
Oh, he's gonna win.
Get ready to be surprised.
I believe that he will win. I've said it all along.
Thanks for letting us show that video again, because anytime we can, we just love to. The crying girl. In fact, we talked to her last week. She came into the studio. I mean, she might be the legitimate fan out there, but there are a lot of those who are doing it just because they can, because Howard Stern told them to. You got Howard Stern lobbying for Sanjaya to win the whole thing, vote for the worst, and it's all in an effort perhaps to undermine American Idol. Do you think that it's possible, feasible, that Sanjaya could win this whole thing?
Yes.
I would be really surprised if he won the whole thing, because there's so many people that watch American Idol, so many that are voting for the person that they think is legitimately the best, and I think that's going to counteract all the people that are voting for the person they think is the worst, which is poor Sanjaya. But, you know, a lot of people actually really like him. A lot of different people of Indian backgrounds say we love to see someone like Sanjaya up there.
See?
So, you know, he might get a lot of votes. He might make it pretty far, but I'd be surprised if he wins the whole thing.
Hey, Eric.
Yes.
Here's what you and Gay Ramone would sound like when you have your gays, all right? I'm going to... I got this for you. Ready? Are you ready? Eric.
I'm not going to say ready, jackass.
Okay, you sound ready to me.
You said ready. We have that isolated.
Rules are, I'm in charge. You're mine now. Understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to have some fun with you.
Hell, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Whose boy are you now, huh?
I'm not answering that question.
That's right. You're my boy, aren't you?
Yes.
Whoa. Like that?
Yes.
Huh?
Knock it off.
Yeah, that's it. Choke on him. Yeah.
Hell, yeah.
Yeah. So use your teeth. I said suck my I didn't say chew on it, right?
Yes.
Now do it right.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
What do you think? It's a pretty good production. You and Gay Ramone.
Nope, never.
All right. Didn't turn you on a little bit?
Nope.
All right.
Didn't put a rise in your PJ pants?
I got to admit, this voting for Sanjaya thing is way successful and so much fun, and I feel bad for you that you can't enjoy it. I really do, and, you know, I wish you could be with us, but you're not. So, they were going to do it.
Sanjaya has gotten so big, Ryan Seacrest said his name at the top of the show.
Yeah, oh yeah. Sanjaya is the show now. It's all about making Sanjaya the American Idol, so Simon will sit there like dumbfounded. Now he'll know who runs the show. The Howard Stern fans, not American Idol. We run the show. It's our show. We control the vote.
And we're keeping them honest, because we know how much we're voting for Sanjaya, so there'll be no shenanigans with the vote.
That's right. We'll call for a full investigation if there's any shenanigans.
An accounting will be made.
Right.
Please vote for Sanjaya.
Oh.
All right. Thank you, Eric.
Between Johnny Fratto and also Jason Adams and a certain former finalist from American Idol and her mom, I can get to American Idol and do whatever you say that you are going to do without having to vote for Sanjaya.
Let's see you do it.
Let's see. You would have had it all. You would have been on our show sitting right with Simon and Randy.
I haven't seen him at one taping yet.
Yeah. Nobody's done a thing for you. You were going to have it all, pal. Trust me. I'm the only one that's ever gotten you on television shows, in television shows. And you know that's true.
We've gotten you meetings. We did everything for you.
Other people promise you things. I know what I can do.
Yeah, you like to take credit for other people's work. We know that.
What? I'm going to kill you. How did you get on the show American Dreams? Was it your amazing talent? Your acting talent? You got on a major NBC television show because of Howard.
You guys...
Oh, yeah, you know, Eric has a short memory.
You didn't do that?
Jonathan Prince did that.
Who?
Jonathan Prince did it because of me.
Prince Production.
Yeah, and why did Jonathan Prince Productions do it?
I said Frog Prince Productions.
Who? First of all, get that phone near your mouth. We can't hear a word you're saying.
Frog Prince Productions is the name of his company. The guy's name.
Who cares?
And how do they find you, Eric?
From your show, they paid for my wait or my hotel. And
yeah, why?
You're a nutcase.
You guys didn't pay for that.
Eric, I'm going to explain this to you. They put you on television because Howard Stern would talk about it. Otherwise, no one is interested in you. If Howard doesn't talk about it, they don't pay for you to go across the street.
He did a hell of a job promoting that on the Eat Show. He used so much of that footage that they...
You got to be shitty. You got to be... now you're pissing me off.
So now he did everything himself. You've never done anything for him.
You are ungrateful.
I know. I talked to Mr. Prince. He was not thrilled with the fact that you sent a camera crew there and then you didn't use a bit of the footage.
Yeah, no kidding, he wasn't thrilled because he's like, why am I wasting my time with you?
He wasted money on you.
Right.
I talked to Mr. Prince.
It probably would have done the show.
When's the last time Mr. Prince talked to you, Eric?
The show probably would have gotten a 4th season if you did a little bit better at promoting it.
That's not our job.
Well, since I don't do anything and I take credit for everything, why do you need me? You're ungrateful. You really, really
and
are.
Your arguments don't even make any sense.
You ungrateful little fruit. Wow.
You're so bitter. This is ridiculous. I'm outraged by what you're saying.
You take credit for other people's work.
Yeah, you took credit for that whole WWE thing, too.
What WWE thing?
Since 20 cents we paid for my airline ticket.
He's such a nutcase.
And the driver.
We got it for you, you nut job.
Why should we pay if they have all that money and they want you there after we make you popular?
They did me a favor.
It's not who actually pays for the car.
What a dope. They're not paying for anything if you're sitting in your room by yourself.
All right. Everybody calm down.
You take credit for other people's work.
Shame on you.
Please vote for Sanjaya.
All right, then I'll stop yelling.
Fine.
You're
If you're going to go along with us on that, then I'll stop yelling.
You're starting to get annoying with that.
Eric just said vote for Sanjaya.
Yeah,
all right, that's better.
okay.
All right, now you
Jump on
Please
the band.
vote for Sanjaya.
Thanks, Eric.
Dennis in Kent, Ohio.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey Robin, Fred, and Fat Ass, Artie. Hey, I've watched Idol for 5 years, and I have never voted until this little fidget opened his mouth. I wish all he had to do was join the movement when Robin asked him to 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have voted, but, 75 times, 100 times, I really don't care, but...
You voted 75 times?
I
That's
voted
great.
75 times,
There
and I
you
voted
go.
100 times last week.
We have a guy who got through 50,000 times.
It's all because of Eric.
Yeah. We just love hearing you every week freak out that we can get this done. All right. Thank you, Eric.
So, Eric, Sanjaya will have you to thank when he is the American Idol.
Please vote for Sanjaya. Please stop playing that clip. Please vote for Sanjaya.
All right. Thank you, Eric.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
And we really don't need you anymore. We have enough clips to make the Eric we want, who is pro Sanjaya.
Yeah, whatever, jackass.
I love you, Eric. All right, we'll see you soon, I hope, so we can tell you more about Sanjaya.
You know what? We should all get together to watch the final night.
I wish you lived in New York.
Because that's going to be a big night for us, Eric.
We'd have you at the party. While we were all celebrating, you'd be all blue.
Literally blue.
Right. All right, thanks, Eric.
I hope to actually be at the finale itself.
Well, then you'll see Sanjaya take the crown.
I don't care. I'm not going to be there for that. Someone else that Jason told me, the guy that's trying to get me the trip there.
What?
I swear you, all I heard was...
Surprised you heard that much.
Sounds like a car that's dying.
Eric, if Sanjaya does become American Idol, will you acknowledge his title?
Nope.
Wow.
What happens?
If he is American Idol,
or anything.
you will...
What?
Not buying his CD or anything.
Let me ask
I didn't
you
ask you that. I said, if Sanjaya is the American Idol, will you admit that he is the reigning American Idol?
Nope.
Wow.
Let me ask you something, Eric. What happens at the concerts? The American Idol winner is the headliner and he comes out last?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, that'll be great.
Wow.
He gets a bigger set than everybody else?
If Sanjaya does win, will you go to the American Idol tour when it comes to your town?
Nope.
Wow. Wow.
Please vote for Sanjaya.
All right. Thank you.
One more night of sitting at home for Eric.
It's a big night out. All right, Eric, let's see what happens. Maybe, hey, maybe your dream will come true.
You know what? I feel like we shouldn't even leave. We need to constantly be vigilant and make sure that people remember to vote for Sanjaya.
That's right. Eric's banking on us not being here. All right, Eric, thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
At least I don't have to put up with you next week.
Yeah.
What a nightmare you are.
He's going to have to go create a life. Thank you, Eric.
Bye.
Eric is very much against what we're doing with Sanjaya.
At least he doesn't have to put up with us next week.
I don't have to put up with you. I can pee in my bed in silence.
Funniest thing I saw on YouTube, and it's so great, although I don't even know how they got away with it. They did this stunt in some foreign country. I don't know where. They had an elevator rigged. The elevator would stop. It would go dark, and they'd have one person in there. You know, they had a camera in there.
Yeah.
They slid a little girl in a white, make her look like a ghost. They give her that vampire makeup.
Ooh.
And the lights come back on, and the people turn around and they see this little girl, like a 5-year-old girl looking like a ghost, standing there. And the people freak out. Now, I'm surprised none of them...
Wouldn't you?
Oh, my God. I'd be so scared. I'm surprised no one had a heart attack during this stunt.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah. Then I saw another great one on YouTube. It was so dangerous. But that was the funniest. I mean, it's just amazing to watch people freak out over a ghost with them.
I think they kept the ones of the people dying away for them.
Yeah. You haven't seen this video.
There have got to be people who died.
Then the elevator goes black again, and they pull the little girl out, and they're like, oh, my God, and they think they're going crazy. And the other one I saw recently was this guy's walking around in a park. I think it's in France or something. And he has this thing. He goes, excuse me, I have a gay meter. I just want to see if you're gay. He hits this is like a piece of wood with a buzzer on it. And he points it at people, and he goes, oh, you are gay. You're very gay. And these guys get up, and they beat the shit out of him. I mean, they go, we are not gay.
That's funny.
Oh,
that's funny.
Robin, this guy's insane. Because,
I got to see both of those.
It's fantastic. And I don't even know what website I was on, but They just put in gay buzzer or something. In fact, I'm getting a gay buzzer for our
Hey, let's send Sal and Richard out with gay buzzers.
No.
They get beaten.
They'll get killed. New Yorkers will just... In fact,
I'll be here for that one.
Let me show you something. I built a gay buzzer. I'll show you how it works. It looks like a TV remote. It's made by Samsung. Here, look. I'll point it at George. First, I'll point it at me. You'll see.
Okay.
It just makes this sound that shows you I'm not gay. Here, wait. Let me see. It's not working. It makes a sound that says I'm not gay. All right, let me turn it on. There we go. See?
That's a not gay sound.
That's not gay. Now watch what happens when I put it on.
And it's silent with me?
No, let me see when I put it on you, what it does. It should put the gay sound.
Okay, all right.
See?
Try it on Benji.
Try it on Benji? All right.
But just hit me, don't hit George.
Yeah, because they're pretty close together.
I'll lean back.
Lean back. You're straight. Right. Who else you want to try?
I've always
Try Richard. Try Richard.
I bet you is gay.
Get Richard.
Now, with George, you must be very gay because there's gradations and.
It was very loud.
It was very loud.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It'll be kind of muted for Richard.
Richard, come in here. I want to point this at you. I'm not even going to tell you why. All right? Just stand there. Are you ready? Or you could stand by the mic. It's okay. It'll reach, I think. I think I know what this is going to be.
Listen to that. Oh, my God.
The thing's smoking.
I suspected that.
Smoke coming out of that machine.
Hey, who can we... Hey, you know, while we're doing this, let me ask you, who can we get in here that might actually think
that thing works?
Yeah, besides George. You know. George still thinks it works. Who can we get in here? Seriously, I want to do it on him right now. Like someone who would be like upset about it.
Well, they're listening right now.
They should
so
be.
Yeah, but maybe there's
flattered.
somebody around who isn't listening.
Where's Ross?
Yeah, Ross won't fall for it, though.
He won't?
He actually, I think his IQ is above 89.
We don't have Bobo here.
Although when we go to a club, I'm not sure. Who the hell
Bobo would have been perfect.
Who's running around here would be offended if we found out they were gay? Like, we need, like...
They may be flattered.
Hey, can you get Gary the retard on the phone?
It works over the phone as well?
Oh, yeah, Eric the Midget. Eric the Midget.
Where's it? Hey, get Eric the actor on the phone. Eric the actor on. Hopefully he's not listening. He's probably listening.
He's probably. No, maybe he went back to sleep after that.
Oh, yeah. All right.
You're such a prankster.
No, I just want to see if it works. It worked on you. You're gay.
Oh, yes.
There's nothing bi about that.
There's no question.
Let me tell you about Steven Singer. Rob, let me point it at you for a second. Let me see what happens. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You're straight.
Verification, finally.
A lot of people think you're gay. You're not. Hey, Gary, bring in a priest from the Catholic channel. And I'll point the gay bean at him. Let me see here, Father. Whoa!
I can predict how it's going to go off.
Robin, what else is in there?
Can we get Eric the actor or not?
I guess not. I guess he's not available. He's very busy.
We left him a message.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah, he's probably
Ross is here.
Who's here?
Ross.
He won't fall for you.
Yeah, all right. Bring
He
him.
said that he would.
Nah, I forget him. He's not going to be any good. Now, let me point it at Gary. He looks a little gay to me. He's gay. I knew it.
Well, you know, you're writing a Broadway show.
Yes.
And you're saying that it's going to be a blockbuster.
I am.
But it's not that simple.
It is with our fans.
Well,
and you're writing a Broadway show?
Yeah, musical. It's, well, now you got me into it, Robin. I got to play.
Are you going to be competing with Allegiance?
Yes.
The same year?
No, you're coming.
No, you're 2013.
Right.
And he's 2014.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. After we've gotten the Tony.
Yeah. Although we're doing, actually, we're going to do it in the same theater as you, if yours is a hit, and we're going to actually have it simultaneously going on. Let me see. Where's my musical page? What is it called again? What page is that on, Gary? We have so many pages, George.
Well, if we're performing at the same time, then I'm afraid you won't have me.
What is that, Gary?
Are you looking for Stern Show musical page?
Yeah. That's all. I'll play George 1 or 2.
Yes, I'd like to hear it.
All right, this is a scene where, all right, I'll give you a brief synopsis because you got to know what's going on in the play.
Absolutely.
So let's say this is about midpoint, right before intermission. And remember when Tim all over the bathroom walls? Do you know about that?
No, I don't.
Tim had an accident in the bathroom.
Oh,
there was
dear.
shit everywhere. There was shit on the walls.
Oh, dear.
We still haven't, we brought in a forensics guy to figure out what the hell's going on. There was shit on the light switch. There was shit, I mean, there
You
was
mean an explosion?
Yeah, underneath the lid of the toilet and on the walls and even on the handicap railing.
Ill?
Yeah, he claims he had too much bad Mexican food. But so in the show, Tim's all over the place, and then he comes out and he sings this.
I on the wall and then rub my feces on the light switch, baby. I on the wall, swearing my kids that wasn't my duty.
What do you think?
It's too obvious.
Is it too obvious?
Yeah.
Well, all right, we got other ones.
There should be some kind of embarrassment, shame, trying to hide it.
All right, how's this?
My shot out from my can squirt feces on the walls of the toilet stall.
He's ashamed now, right? Look.
Oh, but then I'm shocked. I didn't do it. No, I knew it. I got busted. I'm disgusted from this all.
Right. You like that one better?
I like the melody.
What about this
much
one?
More romantic.
I left stains.
Man, this is good.
In the private bathroom.
Yeah, anyway, I mean, it's this kind of play where it reflects what goes on in the show.
I've left other kinds of stains all over there.
Oh, yes, you have. You have a kind of stain.
Maybe that'll be George's song.
Yeah, we have songs for you, don't worry. Hey, Eric the actor, real quick. I've got this device here that tells you whether you're gay or not. Okay?
All right.
All right, let me point it at George, for example, and show you what happens. Okay. That means you're gay.
Now, pointing at you so that we know that it does
That it works? All right.
different things, yeah.
Okay, this isn't me. Hold on. That means I'm not gay.
Got it?
Eric.
Yes.
I'm pointing it at the phone. I just want to know. Are you or not? This will tell us once and for all. Here we go.
Whoa.
Well, wait, let me test that again. That does it, because he's had thought. Go ahead. That means you're gay.
Yep.
Eric, do you have something to tell us?
I woke up for this bullshit.
Is there a man in the room with you?
No, don't.
Because I'm telling you, it's going off like crazy. Eric, this thing is going on.
Look at it, it's stuck.
All right. Stop it for a second here. I'll turn it off. That's what I'm just trying to figure. I said, who's the most guy I can call? I thought it was you, and then this is saying you're gay.
And it's not wrong. It seems to work.
Let me test it again. George, I'm pointing it at you.
Yes. There it goes.
All right.
Point it at Benji. Point it at Fred. Point it at me. All right. Point
Now
it
point it at Eric.
Eric.
Ah.
Do you want to say something?
Indisputable.
Do you want to say something about this? What?
I am not gay.
All right. So you're saying this isn't accurate?
No, it's not.
You've not had a gay experience?
Not even any tendencies or
anything. You've never looked at a guy and said, wow, he's got a nice cock?
No, dumbass. I've never.
I just can't imagine. Wait. Let me point it at Gary. Let me make sure this thing's working right. I can't figure this out. Gary, I'll point it at you. It says Gary's gay. Wow.
Shut the fuck up.
That was a weird one, too.
Yeah, Gary's married with children.
I think
know.
he's turning into Eric the actor.
You said midget.
We all slip
Freudian.
sometimes.
Eric, let me test it again. Hold on. I'll point it at the phone.
I don't know, Eric.
What do you make of this? You sure you're not into guys?
I am 100% sure.
Here, I'm pointing it at Sal. Says he's straight. Fred, let me point it at you again. Right.
Yeah, he's missed other guys' balls, and he's straight.
It says it says he's straight. I'll point it at Jason. Let me point it at George. All right.
See, it seems to work.
Eric, let me do it one more time to the phone. Says you're more gay than ever.
Not even a little bit straight.
Yeah. Okay, I can't even turn it off when it goes to Eric.
More gay than George Takei.
There it is. That's the proof.
What do you make of it, Eric? Surely there's something you want to say.
That you're a dumb. I'm not gay.
All right, let me test it again. One last time, because I know Eric isn't. This can't be right. Let me try it again.
Well, what's wrong with it?
He's speechless.
It seems to... let me point it at George.
There it is.
That's correct.
I'm pointing it at Benji. Pointing it at Fred.
That's correct.
Pointing at Robin.
Correct.
I'm pointing it at you. Pointing at me.
That's correct.
All right, pointed at Eric.
It's right all these times.
There we are.
Come on, Eric.
Eric, what is this? Just help me out here. Just say
silence of embarrassment.
What it is that dumb Fred hitting the wrong or hitting the sound, and you don't have.
All right, you busted me. All
Eric,
right,
come out of the closet.
Actually, Eric, you're right. Because look, I'm going to point it at you, and I think I can make it go straight. Watch. I guess I can. Go ahead. There. Come on. There, you're straight. It turns out you are. The thing was broken. I don't want to be an upset.
He put you back in the closet.
All right. You must have been sitting.
You're straight.
You might have been sitting in a gay chair made by a gay guy, and he probably touched it. That's probably what happened.
We think you're straight.
I know I am.
All right. We're just busting your balls.
Yeah. Go back to sleep.
Do you know Mitt Romney was going to hand out these things at his inauguration?
He would.
Yeah. Eric, we're having some fun. Can you get up? Do you ever laugh at anything?
Yes, I laugh at plenty of things, sitcoms, comedy movies that I watch.
Nothing that we do.
Yeah, have you ever laughed at anything we do?
Yes.
What?
You just haven't ever had me on the air when I have heard something funny on your show.
All right. We're just having some fun.
Oh, that makes us feel better.
All right. Go back to sleep, Eric. You're not gay. Look, I'll test it one more time. Here. Look. Now, come on, make him feel better. Here you go. There you go. You're straight. All right?
Yes.
All right. Feel better. Sweet dreams about girls. All right. Goodbye, Eric.
Bye.
Bye for now.